Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699-er. Zach Stinnett at Stinnett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
go Royals.
Go Royals. Welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian the Magic Man Britton on my left, Randall Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699-er. Zach Stinnett at Stinnett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
go Royals.
Go Royals. Welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian the Magic Man Britton on my left, Randall Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699-er. Zach Stinnett at Stinnett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
Go Royals.
go Royals. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian the Magic Man Britton on my left, Randall Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mow, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-6999. Zach Stinnett at Stinnett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
Go Royals.
go Royals. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian the Magic Man Britton on my left, Randall Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mow, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-6999. Zach Stinnett at Stinnett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
Go Royals.
Go Royals. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian the Magic Man Britton on my left, Randall Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699-er. Zach Stennett at Stennett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without her.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
Go Royals.
Go Royals. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian the Magic Man Britton on my left, Randall Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699-er. Zach Stennett at Stennett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without her.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
Go Royals.
Go Royals. welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian, the Magic Man, Britton on my left, Randall, Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699-99er. Zach Stinnett at Stinnett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
Go Royals.
Go Royals. Welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian, the Magic Man, Britton on my left, Randall, Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699-99er. Zach Stinnett at Stinnett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
Go Royals.
Go Royals. And welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian, the Magic Man, Britton on my left, Randall, Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699-er. Zach Stennett at Stennett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
go Royals.
Go Royals. Welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian, the Magic Man, Britton on my left. Randall, Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699-er. Zach Stennett at Stennett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
go Royals.
Go Royals. Welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian, the Magic Man, Britton on my left. Randall, Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699-er. Zach Stinnett at Stinnett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
Go Royals.
Go Royals. Welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian the Magic Man Britton on my left, Randall Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699-er. Zach Stinnett at Stinnett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
Go Royals.
Go Royals. Welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian the Magic Man Britton on my left, Randall Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699-99er. Zach Stinnett at Stinnett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
Go Royals.
Go Royals. Welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian, the Magic Man, Britton on my left. Randall, Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699-99er. Zach Stinnett at Stinnett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
Go Royals.
Go Royals. And welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian, the Magic Man, Britton on my left. Randall, Smooth Talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699er. Zach Stennett at Stennett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
Go Royals.
go Royals. Welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian, the Magic Man, Britton on my left. Randall, smooth talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time, you can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can just watch these two dudes. But we are excited about bringing you contests and games all year across Eagleton. Shout out to our sponsors. GT Shelley Enterprises. If you need your yard mowed, call my man GT Shelley. Get a translator because he doesn't speak English. 441-699er. Zach Stennett at Stennett Collision. Hope you never need him, but if you do, Ian Britton, give him a call. Also, thank Chick-fil-A for taking care of our hospitality tonight. So shout out Randall Davis.
Shout out to my wife Alex. My son Finley couldn't do any of it without him.
I'm going to go the same kind of route, but I'm going to single out A.B. Britton, my son. He's been amazing for me this week. I really appreciate it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife who's going to deliver that Chick-fil-A tomorrow because she is awesome and takes care of me. But as we always say,
Go Royals.
go Royals. Welcome to episode 2 of 100 Yards. Got a very special one tonight. Got Ian, the Magic Man, Britton on my left. Randall, smooth talking Davis on my right. This is your broadcast crew for this year. Guys, tell me what we got to look forward to.
Excited to get back on the beat and be ready to see Tellico come in here tomorrow. It's a good football team, but we've improved a lot, ready to see what happens tomorrow night.
Britton?
Exactly. I'm excited to be here with my good friend talking about some football. I like our chances this year. I think, if we had a little bit later in the season, we improved a lot those first few weeks. Hoping to see a lot of that out on the field this week.
That we hope to do, and you can see this game live on our Eagleton Athletics YouTube page, also on NFHSnetwork.com. And right now, for a short time,
can you hear me, Randy?
You can get 50% off NFHS if you want to do it, or you can
hear
just
me?
watch these two dudes.
Okay.
But we are excited.
All right. Here we are at the crown of Blount County, ready for a football game. My name is Ian Britton. I'm here with my good friend Randall Davis, ready for some Royals football. How you feeling tonight, Randall?
Feeling good. Glad to be back. Excited to have some football back. It's been a long time since we've had some, so I'm excited to finally be back, be here at Robert M. Maxey Field, ready for a big game here between the Royals and the Bears at Tellico Plains. So little pregame action here. Band's on the field. Here in a minute, we're going to cut to them, and we're currently viewing them, but we're going to try to get their audio for you. And we're excited to call a game here, and we hope y'all stick around with us.
Can you guys hear me, Randall?
Yes, sir. How are you, Coach West?
Down here on the field, and we'll go down, and I'll have my microphone on for the band. So we'll get a crystal clear, hopefully, sound from them. I am in the process of looking for Mr. Birchfield, who is going to have our drone footage, and if I don't find him within the next 5 minutes, I guess I'll just have to spread wings and fly.
Well, Coach West, we know you can do that. Just to let you know, you sound crystal clear down there, sounding great.
Well, that's a big thank you to my awesome crew who took care of me today. Randall Davis, Ian Britton, and John Covey.
Well, we're excited about it. We're excited about you being down there on the sideline with us, even in your new role. Now athletic director, Scott West. Excited to have you down there and have you with us to bring your wealth of knowledge.
Well, it's a wealth of something.
All right, well, here in a minute, we're about 8 minutes out for the game time. We're going to go to the band. For now, we're gonna quiet down and let you hear those, but we'll be back in a minute.
Coach Davis?
Yes, sir.
Do you have since you have the script, the national anthem, when are we doing that?
We're going to be doing that here at any minute.
Any minute?
Yep. Right now.
There we go.
All right, so here we go. We're going to get some audio for this. Here's our national anthem.
We would like to provide you an opportunity to join us in a moment of silence.
Hold the mic close to me. Put that.
Thank you. Please remain standing as this evening we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. Performing our national anthem this evening is the ECCA Marching Band under the direction of John Gallagher. Band, a team, up, band, horns up.
And that's your Eagleton Marching Band. Band director John Gallagher, assistant band director Brittany Mackey. What a great job. I just want to take a minute to brag on them. You know, no different than everything we're doing here at Eagleton. You know, this is really their second full year as a band and marching band, and Mr. Gallagher and Miss Mackey have done a great job with them.
Well, Randall, I think you put the right way. It's hard to kind of build things from the ground up and not have a full complement your first year. And wow, Talk about improvement and continuing to do a great job for us here. Can't say enough about the job he's doing.
Excited to get going here. We have our captains on the field. For your Eagleton Royals, we have number 7, Nathan Clemmer, number 3, Eli Campbell, number 21, Navarre McDonald Reisner, and number 44, Tyson Click. 3 seniors and a junior there. It's nice to finally say we've got seniors, guys. You know, we spent a whole year last year, and we had 2 seniors on the team, and you know, it's nice to see that, but we got our boys out there getting ready to run through the banner, and it looks like for Tellico, if I had a little bit, I need a set of binoculars up here, but we've got number 53 as one of their captains.
Eden Byers, he's a senior, offensive lineman, defensive lineman.
Number 7.
Did you say Kobe?
That is
Okay.
Ike Hollinghead, wide receiver and defensive back, he's a junior.
Number 9.
Ryan Schaefer, running back and linebacker, also a senior.
And then it looks like number 23.
Braden Reed.
You guys want to come down? I'll grab Childs for a minute.
All right, sounds good. We're going to go down to Coach West and Coach Childs on the sideline real quick.
Down here with head coach Stephen Childs, as Landon will get the camera on me for a moment. But Coach, first home game 2024. How you feeling?
Excited, ready to kick off, ready to get going. I think our kids are excited. Hopefully it'll be a good night for us.
Yeah, tough road up there last year. We don't remind you of that. Kind of ran all over, so we're expecting a little better performance tonight, I hope.
Absolutely. Worked a lot off season. You got to contain guys. I mean, that's at every level. And we're excited for that challenge. I mean, they're the same physical, gritty team they were last year, so we're ready to see how our kids.
Couldn't ask for a better night for football. We're fired up. We'll get with you at halftime as you talk about how great you guys are doing.
All right, that's Coach West there with Coach Childs. I just want to give a quick shout out to our coaching staff, head coach Stephen Childs, assisted by Eric Anderson, Scott Branton, Seth Bruton, Caleb Elkins, Dalton Grauman, Mike Hill, Justin Ridge, Carson Trotter, Kyle Valentine, and Nick Winstead. Principal here at Eagleton College and Career Academy, Mark Dowling. Assistant Principal, Jack Evans, Rachel Prasad, and our Athletic Director, Scott West. Excited for this moment here again, Ian. We saw this game last year. You know, it was the score, I think, was a bit misleading. At halftime, it was a close game, and things spiraled. We had an injection from our top defensive player, and we just struggled in the second half with some mistakes and containing the quarterback. So I think tonight the keys are, can we contain the quarterback? It's the same guy out there. Can we keep him contained, keep some edges on there, and be physical? I mean, I think that we have – Coach Ridge is right. You know, from day one here, we've been working to try to get these kids football ready, and it started in the weight room. And Coach Bruton's done a really good job with getting after these kids and getting them stronger, and we hope that pays off tonight.
Well, Randall, I mean, I think you can see it just on the sideline right here, the more mature, stronger team hoping to come out here and, like you said, contain, but then keep them in front of us and make plays, right? Yeah,
I mean, so much of the time football comes down to not what the X's and O's are, but how physical you are, how hard you play, and that's going to be an important key tonight. I think just a little synopsis of how this preseason's went. We are certainly a better football team than we were last year in my mind. Offensively, I think we have a chance to be really special in the perimeter. I think that it's going to be a continued work in progress up front, but I think they've gotten better and better. And defensively, I think we have guys in some spots that can help us do some of that containment. And I know what these coaches put in. I know that these kids are ready. Let's see if we can go out and get a W on game one.
Well, and Coach, you're talking about that experience that we have now with this senior group. Anybody there that you'd like to kind of like spotlight or shout out that we're looking to see some big things from? Yeah,
I mean, everything starts with Nathan Clemmer. I mean, he's been quarterback year number 3 here, a year of JV, a varsity year last year, and a kid that, you know, is very football smart, tries not to make bad decisions. I think the one person that people forget the most about is a kid that didn't play against Tellico last year, and that's Navarre McDonald Reisner. A kid that I've known since he was in the 6th grade. And
come a long way.
He is electric. He is fast. He's probably going to be the fastest kid on this field tonight. And we saw it on the third play of the Jamboree. All it took was getting him a screen pass, and he took it to the house.
So get your players some space and let them run.
And defensively, I think you got to be looking at two people. I think Tyson Click is the heart of this defense. It leads what we're going to be able to do defensively. And then Lane Cope. Those are your two returning lead tacklers, and Lane's going to be playing that outside linebacker strong safety position for us. And, if those two can play hard, then we can do something here.
All right. So while we were talking the coin toss, and apparently Royals will be receiving here to start the first half.
And again, you got Navarre, McDonald, Reisner back deep with Colton Relation and Lane Cope standing on the 25. I like the thought of getting them the football and letting them go run a little bit. I also like to see us taking the ball and let's go down and set the tone here. So it's football time at Eagleton College and Career Academy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's game time.
Solid kick.
Navarre let it bounce, but he's going to go see what he can do here.
Some space, get to the edge.
And again, that's what I'm talking about there. Just Navarre's such a smart kid, such a smart player. And, you see it there. Probably not the greatest decision down here to let it bounce. It was a tough catch for him regardless, but he made something of it. Now
his eyes up the field and makes a play.
And now we get to start on the, 45-yard line. So
solid field position for a starting drive. Let's see if we can take it down the field and put it in the end zone.
Looks like we're going to be in a little 2-by-2 action here offensively. Well, maybe. We got a little time, a little break in the action here.
I don't think the clock started.
Well, it's on 14 minutes and 54 seconds.
I think we play 12 minutes, don't we, Randy?
I think that's accurate.
Coach Johnson, we need to get the time to 11:54, please.
Again, the Royals coming out in this 2-by-2 set. Looks like we've got, is that Jeremiah Fitzgerald in the background or backfield?
Thank you, sir. All right, looks like Coach Johnson got a set, so here we are with a little 2-by-2 set. Jeremiah Fitzgerald, yes, you're correct, Coach. He's in the backfield. Gonna be a little sprint out. Colton's open. That's a face mask that they did not call. But solid gain on first down. Coach Britton, I think you're going to see that this year. I think you're going to see us move in the pocket. I think you're going to see us, trying to get the ball out quick. And, I think that we're going to use some of that stuff, some of that sprint out and screen game to open up the running box.
Well, and if we can spread them out, like you said, it opens up that run game. But if we are looking to take the top off, kind of brings those cornerbacks up and gives us a little space to do that, right?
Yep, and looks like we had to get a little sub there for Jonathan Jewell. I don't know if it's got a helmet issue or what's going on, but Aston Baldwin checking in there at right tackle. Young kid. Good to see that we've got a little depth there.
Hand off up the middle. Keeps his legs moving, but not much there.
Yeah, it's a couple yards, and I like the vision by Jeremiah. I want to brag on Jeremiah, Coach. This is a kid that we've had since day one, and he's been working his butt off. He spent every day here this summer to work himself into RB1 position. Good vision there for him to not hesitate and hit the hole and get something out of it.
And, Coach, he's told me that in the hallway all the way into last year, and it's great to see him out here getting some RB1 reps and doing a good job of blocking right there, but
gave up a sack. And again, Coach, I think this is the, we've got Trevor Bright at left tackle. We've got a freshman starting, Coach. Kendall Click, the little brother of Tyson Click, in there starting for us. I think that we're going to have to continue working here, and looks like we're showing up like we're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Okay. Well, also, the coverage, there's nowhere to get that ball, right, Coach?
Yeah, I mean, we sprinted out. Didn't have a great seal on the edge, but yeah, they covered them. We are going.
Brought down in the backfield.
That's not a good start there offensively, but let's see if the defense can set the tone. I mean, we can't give up sacks like that, especially 2 plays in a row.
Yeah, Randy, I'm not sure right there. That going for it on fourth, that deep is tough.
Yeah, and I mean, I like the confidence, right? But sometimes, especially early in the year, you got to go kick the ball and live to play another day.
Yeah, let your defense have a chance there if we can get them down inside the 20. But we got to bow our backs right here.
Yeah, we got number 7 in at quarterback. Again, same guy from last year. That's going to be Ike Hollinghead.
Hand off.
Just right up the middle, Alan Furry with the tackle there.
Stepping up into that hole, he's just got to make sure he brings him down.
Just run through him right there. We've got Tyson Click in on the defensive line. Number 53, that's going to be Harlan Nelson. Number 2, Connor Cox, and Adam Fife there at our Royal on the edge. So, again, this was the game plan for them last year. Run with the big physical running back and get outside with the quarterback. So, a little Trey set, got a little H-back in there. They like to keep him in there tight.
Now, as a linebacker.
Quarterback keeps.
Oh, got to get him down, boys.
Good play by Navarre. And, again, Coach Britt and Coach West, something that I think has remained to be seen is this is another position that Navarre, we were missing him for those first 3 games last year. He's a ball player and likes to get in there and make a tackle, made that play from the safety position.
As I say, he's got a lot of ground to cover to come up and make that tackle.
Coming out here again, got a little tight end on this side, or down here on our sideline. I like the way we match up outside. I mean, we generally just got to come up and make that play there as soon as I say that.
Sure that's not a hold on the outside there?
Could have been, but we got to fight through that block. No offense to the guy, but number 11 there shouldn't be able to block our corners. We got to fight through that, and it wasn't a great throw. It kind of floated out there. We should have been able to make a play there. So 1st and 10 here down in the red zone. Now we got our sideline camera thanks to our great AV3 class.
Wow, look at that.
Little zone read look, running back straight up the middle. Going to be a long night if we can't stop some of those.
Randy, it's 5-7 yards a pop right now.
Yep. Yeah, we're going to struggle if we can't slow some of those inside runs down. We got to be able to make some plays and play with good pad leverage and not get blocked as easily.
And how much is Harlan having to come off because of that helmet malfunction right here?
I think we're fine. Jonathan Jewell replaces him.
Okay,
A cat that's a little bigger. Charlie Johnson. Just gotta buck up a little bit and go make a play, and that's not it.
Oh,
that's a touchdown for the Tellico Plains Bears.
Right there, that was just too easy, Randy.
Yeah, we've definitely got to figure out something a little bit on defense to slow some of that down. But again, we gave them good field position, and there's always a confidence, right, guys, of being on your plus side of the field, and so let's see if we can't go make a play on the offensive end. The kick is up. And the kick is no good. That could come into play. Let's give a little love to one of our sponsors.
Your updated score, Tellico 6.
Well, I'll give it to you, Randy. How about Print FX? If you need something done, let's go to Print FX. Kaler Talent is doing a lot of work around here at Eagleton. If you're a school and you need to be branded, go see Kaler Talent. And if on that way to get branded you have an accident, Stennett Collision is where you need to go. Up on William Blunt Drive and on in Sevierville. Zach Stennett and the crew will get her done.
Absolutely, man. I want to touch on Print FX. To see what they were able to do to our scoreboard, get those big sponsors of ours up there, and makes a big difference, Coach West. And great work there getting that done, and great work to Print FX by getting with us, getting to us and getting that done.
Well, here's what it was, Randy. We had to have it done in 24 hours. What did they do?
They got it done.
They got it done in 19.
Yep. So that's a great job by them, and again, all of our sponsors will continue to highlight those throughout the night. But Stennett Collision, Print FX, 2 of our new sponsors for this season. We're excited to have you on board. Back for the kickoff here again.
Navarre McDonald rising. Nope.
It's going to be Lane Cope. And that's one of those situations right there, Coach Britton. That was a short kick that he had to kind of catch on the run. And you don't have a chance to kind of set that wedge up, set those blocks. And so he just kind of had to go make it, make something out of it. But again,
get what you can, right?
Not bad starting position here. We've got to be able to protect the quarterback and get the ball out of our hands. We have to be able to complete some of those, or it's going to be a long night.
All right. Looks like about the same matchup. We got trips on the high side of the field.
Got a little 4-2 box here. Little
nice.
RPO to Willard King, good. Just short of the first down. Nate's really worked on that, Coach. He did it in the jamboree and hit a nice play. And again, if they're going to give us a 4-2 box all night, we have to be able to run the football. But that's the great thing about this day and age in football is you got that little run-pass option to be able to get it out.
Well, right now we got to get some confidence and put one in this blue zone where I'm walking through right now.
You ready, Nate? Nope.
That's a horse collar. That should be a penalty, 100%. But
he had a lot of jersey, Randy, on the sleeve.
Yeah, but I agree. I like to see our players protected, and I think in those situations, I know he turned into a runner, but we got to stop giving up so much pressure in the middle. Right now, it looks like it's really coming from that center and guard spot. I think so far that our tackles have held up pretty well. Got to find something here. Back to that trips up top look.
I see Jeremiah's trying to step up to catch that blitz. Just got to be there a count sooner, right?
But, Coach, it was a 5-man pressure. We shouldn't have needed him. We should have been able to get those guys protected right there with our 5 linemen and let Jeremiah be a helper, right? It's a tough ask to ask a running back, to block a 260-pound defensive tackle. So, we need to be able to get that picked up with our O-line, and we got to make some adjustments there. Bringing a lot this time. Nate gets rid of it. That's Alex Walker on a catch.
Well, and talk about a newcomer that we're excited about. Hopefully he can.
Yeah, Alex Walker, his first year here with the program, senior. Excited about him, and it's good job by him to make the catch and get a little bit of something out of it. But making a decision here to punt.
Send the punt team out, probably a wise choice. Who we got back punting, Coach?
That's Gabe Steinbach. Same, returning him as our punter and kicker, also a starting cornerback and a contributor on offense. So a little bit of everything. Punting from the 46-yard line. Oh, no.
A little bit of a high snap.
Just everything that could go wrong here early is going wrong. And I know they've put a lot of emphasis on special teams this year and start out there with a bad snap, and nothing Gabe could really do but run back and ensure that it wasn't going to be a return. So Tellico's going to take over on the 18-yard line.
Another great opportunity to be able to step up and make a play here, especially from those inside defenders. Hopefully we can bow our necks and
got to find something here. These guys inside have got to make some plays because I don't think Tellico's going to do anything crazy. I think they're going to continue to run the football with both the running back and the quarterback. Motion back into the backfield there. Just a little outside zone.
Yep.
And again there, Coach, I love Alan Free making a tackle there, but we got to stop catching. We got to start running into alleys and making those plays. Looked like that was number 23, one of their captains on the play.
Braden Reed, nice little run.
So that brings up 2nd and 3. Again, Coach, they're going to be in that little H-back look, either that little ace or tray look, and I think they're going to just continue to run the football.
Well, a little screen to the outside.
Better job there, but we got to make a tackle. We're in position to make a tackle for a loss, and we run by it. We have to break down and run through it there, Coach.
Well, and that brings up a 1st and goal from the 5.
It's 1st down and goal.
Yep, looks like it's going to be just outside of the 5-yard line. Maybe right on it, actually. I'd expect a inside run right here, Coach.
I think so.
Some great analysis from me.
Well, at this point, if it ain't broke, don't try and fix it, right?
They stopped him short.
Solid.
But still, by the time he gets touched, he's 3 yards past the line of scrimmage.
Got to get a little penetration on that defensive line. This is Connor Cox coming off, and
looks like Jonathan Jewell replacing him. Connor Cox coming back on and replacing Adam Fife. Well, we can't figure it out.
Yeah.
Faree back out, Fife back in. Probably a little bit of a heavy package here defensively.
Makes sense.
I'd be looking for the quarterback to pull one off the backside here. We've got it covered.
A little penetration, but on
Short.
the side, yeah.
He was short.
Not quite there.
And that was Lane Cope from the backside. They've sent him on a little edge pressure, and that was a good call. I think he played the quarterback run enough, and then was able to kind of squeeze it down and go make the play.
Yep. All right. Well, right here, 3rd and goal from the 1. Is that maybe half-foot line? See if we can get a stop. Oh, big hit.
I think he's short. They gave it to him.
Yeah.
They gave it to him. But Coach, those 3 plays there, even though I know it's now going to be 12-0 pending the extra point, that's more of the look that we need from this. I don't see them as a team that's going to sit and throw the ball deep and throw a bunch of those in-cutting, 10 to 12-yard routes. I think that they want to run the football. And they're going to go for 2 here to try to make up for that missed extra point. We'll turn around, roll out, and we don't have the edge.
On that, does the edge just get sucked in, wanting to make the play on the quarterback, and not able to?
Coach West, what are you seeing down there? I have lost Coach West.
Well, Coach, I mean, I know they don't have a lot of plays in the playbook.
All right, boys, you couldn't ask for a rougher start.
Yeah, this is offensively. Are we looking to build on those short passes, or do we need to run the ball?
I mean, I think if they're going to give you a 6-man box, you got to try to run the football. But at this point right now, and I know it's early, guys, but we're struggling to block them. I think that what you have to try to do is make your screen game and your quick game an extension of the run game, and see if you can't get those guys to bounce out some, or if they don't, we've got to win some matchups, and we've got to be able to protect Nate long enough to get the football off. And I know that they're working hard. There's a little bit of a rotation going on up front, trying to figure out who those best 5 are. I mean, I think that Trevor Bright, Jonathan Jewell are pretty solid. I think the rest of them are trying to figure out who's going to be the best fit there. Lane Cope, another pretty smart play to get what he can get, not try to run himself back into a bigger hit. And again, three times in a row, great field position.
You got me up there, Randy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to go down and get a feel for the sideline. But, guys, right now, you want to talk about with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter where you got to put points in. It's right now.
It is right now. It's got to get some momentum, get down on your side, and then try and punch one in.
A little trips look, a little inverted trips. Number 3 there is on the ball. Your number 1 and number 2 off. So just look for some of that RPO quick game. But again, it's a light box, and that's 5 yards for us.
All right, right now, we'll take whatever we can get right now.
Absolutely. But again, me as the former offensive line coach and an offensive line guy, I see a 6-man box, and I see 5 guys to block at least 5 of them, and that's just generally what the run game looks like these days. You RPO off the guy that's unblocked, but you got to win some blocks. You got to win some of those. Got a little counter tray look there. There we go.
Yeah.
That's better. That's what we're looking for.
That's another first down.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's a little counter tray look there. Jeremiah comes up just a little bit hobbled. Connor Cox is going to come in for him. But that's a better run play right there. We got the front side blocked and pulled our backside guard and tackle, and Jeremiah did a great job of hitting the hole. Hopefully he's just got to move that ankle around a little bit, and he'll be good to go back in. Back to a little deuce look, Coach Britton.
And Coach, like I said, I think a little run in there. Maybe we can free up a little bit of space. Got some motion the other direction.
Little jet sweep.
Get outside.
That's a hold.
Outside.
Man, I mean.
It's easy. There you go.
And I hope that was on them. Here's the problem, Coach. That was a clear hold on us, and I don't know why it took them that long to throw it. Connor Cox definitely held, and I'm not sure who they're gonna call it on. But man, not only that, but we just didn't have any blocking outside there. I mean, our receivers did not do a good job of blocking the perimeter.
Right now, Randy, we got to hit a reset button, and if I was beating you on College Football 25 right now, I would trip over the power cord.
Yeah. First of all, you could never beat me on College Football 25. Secondly, I agree though. I mean, it's you've got to do something here. It's going to be first, and it actually looks like they called that up here above the line of scrimmage, so that was on not Connor, which I'm glad they missed that one because that would have been an even further loss. But you've got first in a long way right now, and gotta go make a play.
Yeah, first and Rockford to go.
Shout out to the Rockford Tigers.
Some pace on it. Good. Able to get through.
Nice. Great little slant route there to Lane Cope.
Got the penalty and a yard more.
I was going to say.
So that's going to give us second and about 7. Nice ball from Nate there. And that's what I mean, guys. I think that we've got to live in that quick game world. And the adjustments.
There was some pace on that pass, and he hit him in stride and able to make a play.
And when they line up the way you want them to line up, it's all timing. So good timing there, and we've got to stay there because their adjustment to that is going to be to move guys inside, which is going to open up the deep game.
Yep. Another sweep action across. Oh, but it's a keeper.
Nate keeps it. It's going to be second.
I don't know about that spot. That's rough.
Second and I want about 3.
I felt like it should have been
That'd
about 1.
be third down and about 4, I guess.
First appearance here of freshman Easton Britton in at running back. Easton really been doing a good job, and now we're going with our little tight end package, bringing Tyson Click in. Tyson Click, again, one of the heart of our defense, but a guy that's played pretty much every snap of his high school career as an offensive lineman, so now we get to get him in there as a 6th.
All right, see if we can put a little hat on the edge right here and run behind him, right?
Yeah, their adjustment to that tight end nub there, they've got their corner sitting off, and we're going to go.
Exactly what we're doing, right?
Yeah. First down. Good play call right there by Coach Branton.
Solid play. Execution.
Who has been our broadcast first down sponsor, Randall?
Our broadcast first down sponsor is going to be Mower Works. Mower Works first down. All right, go see Mower Works if you need any equipment worked on. If you need your new X-Mark mower, I've got one, and it's great. If you need to get hooked up over there, go see the guys over at Mower Works.
Got laundry on the field, Randall.
I'm gonna take a stab and say there's potential for maybe a personal foul there, Coach West.
I don't know. They keep looking down like blocking the back on us.
Coach West, I got to ask you a question. Why are these flags coming out so late? I mean, the holding play was after the play was done. I mean, literally, we had been tackled and it was thrown out. And now, again, after – the play was completed clearly. I mean, we watched them get tackled and get up, and then a flag gets thrown. Puts us back at 3rd and about 7.
Yeah, right there. That play developed quickly. I'm trying to understand that flag.
Well, it almost seemed like Tyson cleared out 2 or 3 defenders as he went. I don't know how that's a hold.
Tyson out in the pattern here. Good catch by Lane. Get the first.
Turn it up.
A little bit more.
Hey, something nice to see there with a little backside drag from Tyson Click. I'm telling you, boys, we get into the red zone. That's going to be dangerous.
Before I said Mower Works first down, I was waiting for a flag.
Yeah, we got to be careful with those.
We'll be on a delay for that one.
I will make this announcement. I thought he was going to be watching on YouTube, but Zach Stennett brought his entire family. One of our huge sponsors here at Eagleton College and Career Academy, and I forgot to give him his sponsor tickets, so he just sponsored us a little more.
Well, that's because they're good people, and that's what they do. They support the community, and we love to see it. Going to have a little run from Easton Britton, again, freshman in there. Got a few yards.
Move there for the start, not to get caught in the backfield.
Coach, he's got a chance to be a pretty good little running back for us. Jeremiah going back in. Still looks a little hobbly, but We know how hard Jeremiah's going to play. So got a little movement here. We're 2nd and 9, so we didn't get much there, but it was positive. I think you got to kind of look back here at the quick game. Right now we've got one-on-one down here to our sideline.
There's no safety over the top.
And they can't – Alex Walker can jump through the gym, so.
And I think that's where we're looking. A little bit too high, though. I don't know if he can quite jump that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The greatest basketball player of all time, LeBron James, could have got that one.
That's incorrect, but
3rd down.
That was for you, Coach West.
if Randall right there, I think if we would have just a little hitch and go, I think we had it.
I agree.
And that's the process of calling offensive plays is they're watching those things. Coach Branton's getting that mental playbook of what we, might be able to come back to. So down here in a trips look again, got a light box, but we're going to throw it. Better protection this time. Nate steps up. Good throw there to Navarre. And Navarre makes another positive play out of it.
All right, well, we're moving forward, Randy. We're moving forward.
Hey, Coach West, you know what that was?
That was a Mower Works first down.
That's right.
Tackle by Reed.
Our coach is modeling the latest fashion in Nike foot apparel.
Yeah. Sweet little Nike shoes there. Actually came in today, Coach West. So, very fresh.
Pass high. Who can go get it? Nope. I think we came down.
He got it.
That's a touchdown, Royals. Lane Cope on the catch, baby.
Lane Cope.
You know what that is, Coach West? That's a Broadway barbershop touchdown.
Let's go.
That's the drive we needed, guys.
And Coach, how much has that changed the complexion of this first quarter? We're down 14. Everything's there. You run the field, get some solid plays, and put it in the end zone.
You never know what's going to happen, but it tells you that it could have easily went one of two ways, right? We could have laid down, and we could have just let them run off with this, but we've now got it back within 7 points, and now we got to go play some defense. We've got to go try to build on that red zone, that goal line look we just had.
Well, if we can get a solid kickoff here, see how they play from the far end, right?
Yep. Coach West, how's the energy down there?
It's a whole lot better.
Coach, I think we might
It was. I got you.
There we go.
It was almost like a positivity seminar by one of our favorites, but now it seems a little better.
Well, I'm glad to see that we've got that. Now let's go have a good kick here. Let's make them work from down the field. Let's make them, let's get them in some of those 2nd and long situations and make them get. So far, what have we done? What have we seen from them? We've seen inside run, a little outside run, and a screen, a little bubble.
I was going to say, they had that one nice little bubble.
They've thrown 2 bubbles, and they have not tried to throw the ball down the field.
I'd crowd the line of scrimmage, 9 in the box. If they beat us over the top, so be it.
So be it.
Yeah, you live with that. I think that we went to a little heavy package look there down on, and that's the norm, right, on the goal line. But, man, if that's what they're going to keep doing is having that H-back in there and pounding you, Put people in the box and make them beat you in the air.
Well, and especially with Navarre back there over the top, we got a lot of faith in what he can do if it's balls up there. So
you have to make them do what they don't want to do, and what they don't want to do is throw the football around. Gabe with a kick.
Solid kick. Deep in Tellico territory. Can we get him down? Get him down.
And there's a hold on number 5.
Right.
Willard got to be careful there when he gets up. Willard's a fiery player, but we got to keep the chirping to a low. We lost a player in this game last year, and it was pretty detrimental to what we wanted to do defensively. So,
well, he did a good job controlling himself. Got the 10 yards the right way.
And now one of their offensive linemen, big boy number 70, he's hobbling a little bit. So, that could be a game changer because I'm going to assume, and I haven't watched him individually, but I'm going to imagine he can move people.
Yeah, I would say so, Coach. But at the same time, if he can't move that fast, then we can hopefully get some penetration out on the edge.
Even better here, now their starting position is going to be the 23-yard line. So it looks like we've got Connor, Harlan Nelson, Tyson Click, and Adam Fife, the starters in there. Branson Vineyard and Eli Campbell at linebacker. They got to make some plays, Coach. We also got Colton Relation in there. We've got Gabe Steinbach, Alan Faree, Willard King.
Faree and Willard is the
Now they're going to throw the football.
trying to go, but it's overthrown.
Overthrown, and on the good coverage there by Wyatt Matosian, someone we haven't mentioned yet. I couldn't see his number quite
Yeah,
good.
I'm liking that. If we can just put a little pressure on him, make him throw the football.
Coach West, I think that now that it's settled down a little bit, we're going to be able to try to move the ball offensively. We ran the ball a little bit there. We did some good things in the past game, but it comes down to we got to get a stop.
Yeah, right now this second down is the biggest down of the game. There's no question.
And, I said it a minute ago, let's get them in 2nd and 10 and see what they do. I'm going to say they're running the football here.
And they are. We got to get him down, boys.
We just cannot give up those gaps so easily.
We had him for a 1-yard gain and gave him 3.
We have to feel when those windows come open, our linebackers have got to feel. And it is not into the first period.
And Coach, we're getting a hand on him. What does it take to not just get a hand on him, but actually wrap him up and get him?
Well, we're playing 2-hand touch right now.
Yeah, I mean that's I've already had one text, man. Boys got to wrap up, and that's true. I mean, when we have those situations and our defensive end is pressing or our Royal is pressing and kind of maintaining that gap, we have got to fill with our linebackers, and we have to run through them. We're going to give another shout out though to Southeast Oral Surgery. Southeast Oral Surgery, a really good oral surgeon here in the Blount County area, and I believe they've got an office in Knoxville as well, actually beside my wife's work. So they're all over the place, and for your oral surgery needs, go see them over at Southeast Oral Surgery. And another big sponsor for us here at Eagleton College and Career Academy is Schultz Pediatrics. Schultz Pediatrics, a new doctor's office here in the Eagleton Village.
Right? Yep.
In Eagleton Village, right over in the old radio station. And man, if I was still living in Eagleton, I could have taken my son on a walk to get him there. So Schultz Pediatrics supporting us in a big way here at Eagleton, and we appreciate all their support. So it's going to be what is this 2nd down or 3rd down? It's 3rd and 4.
3rd down. Yep.
Yeah, because we got the stop on first and the short run there, or 6-yard run, I guess it was.
Well, it should have been probably a 1 yard, but turned into more like a 5 or a 6.
And I know they're down there. They're down there coaching them up during the quarter break. Coach Winstead's talking to them defensive linemen. Coach Elkins talking to the linebackers. We got to man up here and make a play. Same cast out there, and Tellico's back in that little H-back trips kind of look, Trey. So let's see what they're going to do here. I'm going to imagine the H-back's pulling and the running back's following. And there it was. And that's 1st down.
Well, their running back's doing a good job of staying right there and being patient behind the blocker. Is there a way to...
Yeah, just the running back's being patient. Look, we haven't seen the running back really run super hard through the hole. He's being patient, finding his blocks. We just can't allow, once they get through there, for them to just push and push and push and push.
Yeah, they're just breaking down, and it's just the first level's getting hammered.
Yeah, we're certainly not running through anything.
Got some speed off the edge this time, and
now
bring him down.
That's the kind of looks we need right there, Coach. Did you see that? We had a little 5-man front there, 2 guys off the edge.
Well, Connor and Eli kind of meeting in the middle there right at the quarterback, right?
Colton Relations down.
That's no good.
Got Colton down with a cramp, it looks like. I hope it's a cramp.
Yeah. Got our trainers hustling out, and that gives us a chance to talk about GT Shelley. Why don't you tell us about GT Shelley, Coach Britton?
Well, GT Shelley, man, I'm telling you, they handle all our landscaping needs here at the Eagleton College and Career Academy. I think everybody knows their phone number just because Coach West will remind everybody. But again, does a fantastic job for us here. It's 865-441-6999. If you need some help, call GT Shelley.
Might want to throw another 9er in there, but this doesn't look good coming off the field. That may be a cramp, but he's not putting anything on that right leg.
No, yeah. Let's hope for the best. Colton's a
tough kid.
kid that's been here with us since he was a freshman. Let's hope that, you know, it's a little nick and nothing more serious, but looks like he's going to be replaced by, not sure. I don't know who went in and who came out. So it's all right. We will figure it out. Looks like maybe Navarre came back in. I think Navarre was out.
And they've shifted
Willard back to that free safety position. So, but again, got to stop there. Got a loss. So let's see if we can't get another one here. Got a doctor over there looking at Colton. Hopefully it's just Leela looking at him and it's just something minor. So back to the action here. Pressure off the edge. Quarterback kept. No, I'm sorry. Quarterback faked to the keep, and it was a handoff there. And again, just too much. I think the rationale behind what we're trying to do here is bring that pressure opposite or the same side as the running back to kind of contain that quarterback that might pull off the backside. But so far, he hasn't tried to run very much. They're just pounding us to the play side. So.
Now, is that something your strong side linebacker needs to be able to step up and get to, or how does that work?
I mean, we've got to be able to press those edges down. We've got to be able to fill holes, which fill in those gaps we haven't done a great job of so far. But 3rd and short, let's see if we can get a stop here. Bringing some pressure.
Well, and they do see.
And we got him.
Connor got him in the
for
backfield.
a loss. Attaboy, Connor Cox. Connor Cox did a great job of getting penetration there, and just nothing they could do on that one. Little Stenick collision, boom.
I like that graphic, Mr. Covey. That's solid.
Again, Stenick collision is going to be our tackle for a loss sponsor. Again, so much they do for us here at Eagleton, and we're happy to have them on board. But got a punt there. Getting a punt, Coach West, Coach Britton. I mean, that's what we talked about we needed.
Well, we got Willard King back, and is that Navarre to the near side? It is.
Yep.
So 2 speedsters in the back.
Bad snap. I actually think that probably helped them.
Is that not a block in the back?
I think that probably helped them. It actually gave them a little time to cover the punt. That's the crazy thing in high school football and college. That was a block all day.
Yep.
But in high school, unless you're sending the house, generally you can get that off and gives your coverage team a little more time to get down there. So again, not bad field position. We're on what the.
I'm just trying to.
This is a big possession, fellas.
It is. Able to even the score.
So who do we get in there for Colton? Looks like Alex Walker he's played some snaps already, a little 2-by-2 look. They're still running guys on the field.
Well, and they don't have anybody get it up to him quick. No.
Good block there by John.
Oh, it's a wheel to Navarre. Go get it, Navarre.
Oh,
great
solid
defense.
Play by the, I guess, is that the safety coming over?
I think if Will, and it's tough when you have that sprint out. The sprint out's coached to get depth and drive downhill. I think he was a little flatter there, which kind of made him throw across his body. I think if he has a chance to put that one out there, that it's probably we're probably housing that one. But that was
able to run under it, and you're not going to catch that kid.
The thing I like there, and again, I think we've got to continue to use the sprint out game, is Jonathan Jewell did a great job of containing that tackle, and Jeremiah, sealing the edge.
But they picked on the tallest corner they got.
Yep. Ooh. Solid action there. Able.
That's a late hit.
First down.
That should be a flag. He's staring at it.
They still could pull it out. They got a 10-second window, right?
Well, we're on a little bit on the struggle bus today, but a good play there. Navarre is going to make good things happen when he gets the ball. Makes it a manageable 3rd down.
Is that a 2nd and 3 or 3rd and 3?
I think I'd be looking for a little run here.
Good news on Colton. He just rolled his ankle a little bit, says he's feeling pretty good. He'll run it off and be good.
He looks like he's up over here and trying to work it out.
We certainly we'd hate to lose him for this game. We'd hate even more to – that's a false start on us, it looked like.
Can't afford that.
That was a late false. I mean, again, I don't – I'm sorry to be critical, but every flag we are throwing is 5 seconds after it happens. And it was a false start. I saw it. It was, but –
still frustrating.
You're supposed to throw the flag.
Yeah, 3rd and 7's a whole lot tougher down here than 3rd and 2.
Well, and again, you saw we were going to run the football there, and I like that call. I think that they see that we're having to throw it a little more, and you kind of catch them off guard. But
we don't.
We burned them on that too, so maybe we can turn this into something.
I would challenge up here on the top of my screen with Walker on number 23.
I do think 23 is probably one of their better athletes, but we know what kind of athlete Alex is. It doesn't look like they're sprinting that way, but good protection out the lane. He dropped it. No catch. Got to punt the football here.
No doubt.
And go play defense again. Look, it's not the end of the world. It'd be great to go score there, but we didn't turn the ball over. We got a chance. Let's just hope we get a good snap here. I'm not even sure who our long snapper is.
Well, we snapped it a little too long on the last punt.
Whoever it is not out there.
I was going to say, I don't think he's maybe.
Oh, it's Tyson. I thought it was Tyson. It should have been Tyson, but here he comes to get the snap. And Tyson's a good long snapper. I've seen him do it plenty of times. Sometimes them early season jitters get you a little bit. Going to be a good snap here. It's all good. Wasn't great.
A little bit on the short side.
And that's roughing the punter. That is roughing the punter. No, they did not tip that. They did not tip that. That is roughing the punter.
Got any sort of replay on that?
Well, yeah, the way the ball come out, somebody got a hand on it.
He barely kicked it. He just barely got it off. I'm telling you, I don't think that got touched. It's all right, though. Live to play another day.
Took a good Royals roll. And
that is better than if it would have been a block. Yep. So,
yeah, no reaction out of our coaching staff down here, so I think it probably got tipped.
Are you saying I can't see good, Coach West?
Yeah, I'm just you got royal blue goggles on right now.
Hey, I've got perfect vision is what I've got.
We just need to go find us an optometrist for a sponsor, right?
Yeah, I'll take some glasses.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10 here from the 45-yard line. We're trying to bring some pressure here.
And get
quarterback
a little bit
pulls it.
Yeah, get him down.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
But they go forward progress and stopped it on the 40.
He had the football out in his hand and was still trying to run.
That's another Stanek collision. Boom.
I'm going to stop being critical right now of the officials. They're doing a great
I'm right there with you, Randy. He's trying to make a play when he rolled out to the 35, and he was still trying to make a play. Now, maybe not the 30, but they gave him 5 yards.
No doubt. But, hey, a great positive play there. Alan Fareeb coming on the pressure. Hey, I've talked to Coach Bruton all offseason, him and Coach Childs calling our defense, and I've asked for a lot of 6-man pressures. I'm a believer in the pressure, and we've been bringing it these last couple series.
And I feel like your down lineman took care of the block, so he was able to get in there and make that play, right?
Another pressure
off the edge. They pick it up okay,
and we're going to get him in the backfield.
2 in a row.
Now we're collision. Again, we got a cramp right here.
Well, it looks like Click is getting up a little hampered, holding his shoulder.
Click's I'll be honest with you. He always kind of looks like he's a 55-year-old man. No offense, Coach West. But, no, he'll be all right.
You look like this when you're 55, Randy.
Shoot, hey, down 26 pounds, Coach West. I'm going to look like a bodybuilder soon.
Exactly. Good boy.
But looks like Colton Relations back in, Coach.
That's
now, right now, third and Rockford, we've got to get a wrap them up. Do not let them break free and get this into a 4th down.
Need to get some penetration.
And I think we need to watch the quarterback coming out of the – hey, we got Tyson Click in a nose right here. I love that. Pressure.
There was a hold.
Dropped it.
There was a hold on Eli Campbell when he came through the line. They had 2 handful of jerseys when he got to the quarterback.
Well, have they had a single penalty tonight?
No.
They had a 5-yard offsides. Yep. But those are obvious,
he
right?
Touched him.
Yeah, we got to throw those.
But Eli was broke through the line, and when you see jersey pulled backwards.
But credit to those defensive linemen, they're able to get up there and rush the quarterback just enough where he throws it a little behind.
How about a bad snap here, Coach Davis?
Hey, the last one was low.
But the last time that helped him. Maybe we'll get a high one this time and be able to go down there and grab it.
That's something.
Offsides.
It's probably on us.
We'll give them 5.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
No, there we go.
They drew him offsides, guys. Oh, ye of little faith.
Hey, I'm starting to sound like Randall here. I'm a little pessimistic.
Hey, listen. I'm the most optimistic person you know, Coach West. But I'm a little fired up.
Hey, let's give
Coach West is just used to rooting for his other boys in blue, and so he's
exactly. I'm used to losing.
Go ahead and give that shout out, Coach West.
oh, high punt.
Peter, get out of there.
Oh, and a fortunate bounce for them.
But still, solid field position.
Hey, I'll give a shout out to my family, who are some of the biggest Royal Athletics fans around, at home watching the game on YouTube. If they're not watching the game on YouTube, then I'll be highly disappointed.
You know they are, West family. We're glad to have you. Excited that you're watching us. Shout out to all of our families. Look, I mean, Coach Britton, I know you love doing this. I enjoy doing it, but it's not possible without our family.
No, sir.
Allowing us to get out here and do something we love, so we appreciate that. And let's go.
Hey, I will say this. I'll give a shout out. She knew exactly that I did not need Chick-fil-A for the press box at the time I needed. I needed a little later, so she got it here right when it needed to be here.
And again, I think we can live in that realm right there all night, Coach. That little RPO, little slant across the middle from Willard King. We did it.
I still like looking at maybe Alex Walker in the game and taking the top off. And I know 23 is an athlete, but I believe if you can just not underthrow him, you got a chance.
Yeah, you definitely want to put it out in front of him. You've seen him in the gym, Coach. I think he's a pretty good athlete.
A pretty good athlete. Makes me a lot better basketball coach.
Well, I'm hoping he's a little bit of a high jumper come this spring as well, right, Coach?
Yeah,
That's a tight formation, only one wide here. Looks like a little wing tee.
Little trips bunch there and missed the block.
Yeah, somebody took a play off right there.
Well, and the problem is it's a little trips bunch. They've got 3 over top of 3, so one's going to be free. In those situations, you got to block the most dangerous man, and I think we probably missed the most dangerous man. So
yeah, that's third down. Now, 3rd down and 1 becomes 3rd and 6. So much tougher play, but I like a little Lane Cope right here. Well, actually, I like a little Willard King in the slot.
Willard over top of those linebackers right here. Oh, tipped. Oh, near interception there.
Well, Randall, right there, that route did not need to be that deep.
And I actually think Coach Branton is telling him that. So Coach Branton went over and coached him up on that. Looks like we're going to punt here. I think that's a good decision.
That looked like it should have been a 5-yard turn. Willard was going out 9.
Interesting here. It looks like Nate Clemmer is going to be our punter here. I think Gabe
was back here getting some attention from the medical staff a while ago.
Well, Nate is our backup punter, and he can get a hold of one every now and again. Hey, shout out to Coach James Stewart. Coach Stewart, I know he's watching, just sent me a text. Got them volleyball girls rolling. Shout out to you, Coach Stewart. All right, let's get a good snap here. Finally, a really good snap. And Nate with a good God.
Wonderful punt.
Sit, ball.
Sit. Get it.
Daggum. Nate Clemmer with a spiral punt from, where were we at right there? The 44-yard line?
Right there, I think Gabe Steinbach was over here stretching out his hamstring is the reason that Nate was back there.
We'll still take that flip of field position. That's going to get us started. We're at on the 20.
All right, let's give a shout-out to Coach Caleb Platiero and our Lady Royal soccer team for coming up with a 3-2 extra time win, a district win last night here on our home field.
Also want to shout out to Quick Fitness 24/7, our long-suffering producer here, John Coe. He's been trying to throw that graphic up for a while, and they really do help us out. We appreciate them. Head on over there and support those guys.
Back on defense here. A little outside, good containment.
Solid. Look at him shedding the block and making the play.
Coach West, I think it's pretty obvious to see that we've made some pretty quick in-game adjustments. Containing that edge, pushing everything down to those guys in the middle. So
shout out to the coaches for those adjustments, but also the players for coming out there and not losing faith and making these. See if we can get that ball back before the
guys. Every one of us on this broadcast has been a coach, and we've all made adjustments, and it don't matter how much we try to adjust if the players don't do it. So great job there, and let's see if we can keep it up. 2nd and a long 9.
Big down here.
Bubble, good attack.
Get him down.
Yes, that's great. Great job.
Get him down. Ball's loose. Get it. All the way, scoop and score.
Let's
Touchdown, Royals. that is a Broadway barbershop touchdown.
Well, Coach, we made so much progress on the offensive side of things, but it's real nice when your defense can punch one in for you, right?
Yes, sir. I'm not going to lie. I felt like the York Institute announcer right there. But, hey, that's the turn of that's Coach. That's what we didn't get a lot of last year. It seems like a lot of those went against us. Yep. And now we're right back in this thing.
I will apologize if I blew the mic out on that one, fellas.
I think we all were screaming on that one.
I think I might have tore Coach Britton's bicep. So
good stuff. Good stuff.
We are homers here, but we try to be centrist.
Well, the great centrist leader that we have down there on the field.
Exactly. I am a centrist.
This is the one and only time that's true. Great play right there. Looks like we.
Oh no, we got. Maybe with a cramp here, McDonald Reisner.
Guys, I was out there with Coach Childs yesterday in the conversation. There's just you get the conversation a lot of, guys, did you think you were in good enough shape? Is that why you're cramping? That has nothing to do with that.
Nope.
Cramping is purely you're running out of electrolytes and you're not hydrating well enough. We got to get some water in us, and hopefully Navarre can kind of get that thing stretched out. He is a pretty important piece of what we're trying to do here. But Lane Cope on the touchdown, and that again is a Broadway barbershop touchdown.
I just got called a Robbie Lotz Jr. by a viewer.
Well, shout out to Robbie Lotz. He commented on your thing earlier today, and I told him it's not too bad for them to be second place in Blount County.
You know what?
Pretty good.
Oh, we had a false start on us. Got kicked at again.
That's all right. We got distance.
They need to. They need examples. There's a lot of schools in this county that need examples on what broadcasting is supposed to look like, and William Blount's probably not one of them.
No, indeed, they do a fine job.
They do a good job over there. Robbie Lotz and Stan Painter, my son's principal. He's a great guy.
I'll give a shout out to Richard Turner, who is by far better than I am.
He is the wheel that keeps that turning. There's no doubt. And you know, he's still doing it even though his son's not playing there. So that's
quick and still.
Oh, yeah, good.
All right, hey, that makes it a tie.
That's good to know. Good to know we got that in our foot.
No doubt. So, especially as close as this game hopefully is going to be.
4 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the second quarter, and it is your score. Your Eagleton Royals 14, the Tellico Plains Bears 14. And Coach, I'm the eternal optimist, right? But I want to slow down and make sure we continue to play hard. It was a tight game last year. We took the drive down 68 to go watch them in the no Signalville, and man, beautiful. And I've got a brother-in-law from there. There's not many places that are prettier, but man, they need to work on their cell phone towers.
Well, but what you were saying there, Coach, is it was close through this section. Here we got 4 minutes left. If they go down and score, they take that momentum back. If we get a stop, we'll be able to keep all that momentum.
Coach West, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure at one point towards the end of the first half last year, it was 21-18, and the final ended up being 47-18.
Third quarter, the first part of the third quarter was a steamroll. We ended up, I think it gave up 21 straight. And didn't have anything left in the tank after that. And we had several of those last year. Scott High being another one of those.
Okay, well, Gabe back in there kicking. Hopefully he's feeling more than fine.
Good tackle there.
Get him down pretty quick. And
I mean, guys, if we're going to kick it to about the 10 every time, if we can't boot it through the end zone, getting it to the 31, 32, we can live with that.
I would say keeping them inside the 35, making them march most of the field, especially the way this defense has played the last two possessions.
And we, again, excited about some of our new sponsors, and especially Print FX, doing a lot of branding here at Eagleton, something that we are in desperate need of coming from being a middle school to a high school. So shout out to Print FX.
And not just doing things quick like Coach was saying, but making it look cool.
I mean, they did Coach West's locker room. It looks amazing.
Amazing.
So here we are back in there. We've got Adam Fife on the edge, Tyson Click on the edge. They're in a true 2x2 set. They haven't been in this very much. Going to see if opening the box up helps. Got to make tackles.
Just missed him.
Connor Cox had him and just let him go.
Got to get him down. Got to get him down. Got to get him down.
I mean, guys, it's like we go like limp for some reason and cannot run through blocks or make tackles on on that one, they just went to a 2-by-2 set, probably the first time they've done that all game, and gave up a big play.
All right, now here's, as a coach, I point this stuff out. We had 2 guys miss a tackle, and then they jogged into the play, but one of them wasn't Colton Relation, who came all the way across the field
on the far side
and tackled. So if we're going to win and you miss a tackle, you better stay in the play.
Well, the old adage in football, guys, is if you mess up at 100 miles an hour.
Speaking of getting messed up, ball's loose.
Looks like they recovered the football.
Yeah, we were trying. Well, just get on it. Scoop it. Don't try to scoop and score. Just get on it.
But like I was saying before, the nice backup play from Tellico there is if you're going to mess up, and look, we do it every day, all of us. But if we're going to mess up at 100 miles an hour. Mess up with good intent. Don't mess up and say, well, I'm out of it.
Hey, it's a long time here. I don't mind if you make a mistake. I mind what you do next.
Yep.
No doubt.
Snap and clear mentality. Building it brick by brick. Little Butch Jones.
There you go. I knew that was your favorite.
That's a negative.
All right.
Hype all day, baby.
It's all right, Wes. Not everybody's a Dooley guy like that.
Yeah, you know you got a brick by brick T-shirt, and you know you got the I T-shirt. So just confess.
To be honest with you, I don't have a single Tennessee shirt that fits me. So they're hard to come by. But hey, again, another shout out to my 26 pounds down. Maybe soon I'll be able to get into a Tennessee shirt. So no.
Hey, I've got some XL Kentucky stuff I'm willing to pass down.
Well, might need to add 3 X's to that, Coach West. These people watching this broadcast either know me or have seen the videos. I'm a big boy. Timeout by the defense.
Probably
little regroup.
Right there, yep.
This right here is not second Rockford. This might be second South Dole. So
I think it's a little farther. You're going up to Fountain City on this one.
Hey, if you go by Fountain City, stop at Litton's. Litton's, do you want to be a sponsor?
It's a bit far, but we'll drive for that burger. Right?
Yeah, I do enjoy. Not as much as the Handy's Burger in Kingston, Tennessee. Again, Handy's, if you want to be a sponsor, come on board.
Hey, they are not a sponsor, but if I'm going to get a hamburger, I'm going Smoky Mountain Brewery to be one of the best burgers around. I'm willing, if they want to throw some hospitality room stuff, let's go.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll take that.
And if there's anybody on here listening wants to help out with some hospitality, please reach out to Scott West. His email scott.west@bluntk12.org. We love to take care of our crew here in the box, our officials, and all those things. So
yeah, again,
got a good thing going here.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Frankie Turner, Sherry Elrod, and Chick-fil-A for taking care of us tonight. And some of you guys in the community, I'll be getting in touch with you very soon.
I got Easton Britton going in again. That's the second appearance from the freshman.
It looks like he's got some speed, Coach.
Yeah, he's an athletic kid. We've got some pressure, looks like, coming with some off, and Adam Fife.
Get him down.
Gotta make the play. Coach, I think we're up to 3 sacks, maybe. I'm not sure we had more than 12 or 13 on the year last year.
Well, Coach, we got to call it when we see it. It's another
Stinnett collision. Boom. And Coach, of note here, quarterback got up a little slow.
I was gonna say,
He did. He was holding his shoulder. He shook it off pretty quick. I think he's fine, but now they have third and quite a long way to go.
We'll call this one third and Friendsville. Always got to get a shout out to the great city of Friendsville.
We are deep. The middle of the field is wide open, but if we can tackle, that'll be all right.
Well, and I mean, we do have. I mean, again, you could throw it in the middle if you want. They got to.
Well, we got to get him down because
we can't overrun. What are we doing? What are
down? Still,
sorry, went into
in this
fan
position,
mode there.
It's a 4th down.
But that was
yep.
They hit the juke stick on that about 2 times there, Randall Davis.
You've got to if you're Gabe there, you've got to break down, keep it in front of you, and let your teammates come make a play. We can't make every play. I know everyone loves to, and maybe that's the offensive lineman in me coming out, right? They never shouted my name out on the scoreboard or on the PA very often, but when you got to play like a team player. So
and keep them in position if you're able to make the play. If not, your buddy's there to make it for you.
So it looks like we're going to probably see a Tellico going
all right,
for it
4th
here.
down. Are they going for this on 4th and 12?
I think they're running the clock here.
4th and 13.
Look, I think you get a stop here.
Oh, they're going to run the play clock down. They're going to think about it.
Yeah, and I think here you take a timeout. Look, Coach, if we go into the half here 14-14 after the start we had, you're happy with it. It's a new ball game in the second half. So with 1 minute and 7 seconds to go, it's going to be 14 Eagleton and the Tellico Plains Bears 14. Let's go to another one of our sponsors.
You want me to handle that, Randall?
No, we got it. We're gonna shout out Schultz Pediatrics.
Get it to him.
Tell us about Schultz Pediatrics, Coach West.
Schultz Pediatric right here in Eagleton Village, also Knoxville office. If you're in the Eagleton area, they're a huge supporter of us, and you need a pediatrician, get on out to Schultz Pediatrics. Let them take care of you. And if you need any oral surgery or any dental care, they do more than oral surgery. Go to my good friend Randall Davis, Jason Kennedy out at Southeast Oral Surgery. They will take care of you. And I have to give a shout out to Tommy Spears, Crestview Dental. Great guys over there if you need them. And Tommy has many offices around the Blount County Knox area. So there's some of our medically induced sponsors. But let's not forget T. Hatcher Construction.
Yeah, and I went and got my dental license overnight, guys. So I think you meant Randall Napier, but it's okay. He's got a great first name. So
did I say Randall Davis?
You did.
Indeed.
I would not want you working on my mouth.
Randall Davis, DDS to you, sir.
All right.
They are going for it all.
No, get it.
He dropped it. He dropped it, man. We're lucky on that one. He got behind us and they dropped it, but hey,
well,
you take all the wins you can get, and on that one, that's a win. So
he was wide open.
This game, that will be.
So, Coach, I think we're going to see a little 2-minute drill right here. I was actually down here yesterday during pregame and running the clock for them, and they had 2 minutes on the clock and scored with 40 seconds or so. So
I will also grab Coach Childs when he comes off the field.
All right, we'll be ready to go to you.
So make sure Landon knows to get that. Actually, we'll go down here to Devin on the camera if John has that.
Perfect. We'll do that at halftime here. A little sprint out, trying to get towards the sideline. We got an open player. Go get it, Wyatt. That's pass interference. I mean, he probably wasn't going to catch that, but he ran right through him. He probably had no chance to catch it. Well, that's a little double move, a little bit like what you were talking about there earlier, Coach West.
Yeah.
We did a little out and up, and you know, again, every time we've tried that so far, it's been on a sprint out, and those are
Wyatt,
a bit harder to get something behind.
Difficult throws.
Wyatt looked like me trying to get out of bed couldn't find his way.
Screen out here to Lane Cope, get out of bounds.
Get out of bounds. Yep.
Man, they were letting them tackle awful late. I mean, I get it.
He got 7 on that, so 3rd and 3.
No harm, no foul here.
Stay on the ball.
We got 2 timeouts left. Tellico also has 2 timeouts left. Going to be in a little 2-by-2 look, which is pretty standard on your 2-minute drill. Want to be able to go either way.
So 3rd and 3 here. You run this?
No, I think I'm throwing it.
Throw it.
I think you got to try to get the first down here. Little hitch, gets it out, call a timeout.
Give him forward progress. Yes, sir. First down.
Pass complete.
All right, so
Miller on the tackle.
Coach Childs is telling him to get on the ball.
Yep, and we got 2, but the clock will not start till the official starts it. He has not started it yet because the chains are not set.
Still don't see Alex Walker in there.
They're going to save him for the goal line. Oh, run with it, run with it. Oh, how's that trip?
Now, I think the 35 got him.
Intended for coach. Incomplete.
Hey, that 35 can be a little mean sometimes.
I'm looking at it, and whoever mowed the turf today, that was a little high right there.
Yeah. Coach Childs out here at 7 o'clock this morning, getting them a little turf sweeping in.
Yeah, I think he swept the 35 up just a little too much as Lane's toe got caught on it.
I have lived the days of having to mess with a grass field, and it sure is nice to just be able to sweep it and go.
Hey, Randall, your son's down here. Would you like to say hello?
That's incorrect. My son is at home. And remember, it's your grandson.
Going up top,
Oh, they had him.
Yep.
You see that speed from Navarre there? I mean, he turned it on. He can run.
Third down.
Well, still got one more.
Was your number 77 in high school, Coach Davis?
Absolutely was not. My number was 57. Thank you very much. All right, 3rd and 10, 23 seconds to go here. I think you're in a good spot that you know you can punt it here if you don't get it, so I think you got to try to get something to the sticks. Do have 2 timeouts left.
Gabe's got a foot, I think, from about 25 yards out, he can hit it. We don't want to get a sack.
A face mask.
Throw it.
That's good defensive play right there.
Absolutely.
He's allowed to push him out, right?
And it was a pretty good job of Nate trying to get it. Looks like Nate's going back out to punt again, or go for it. I think
we're not going for this, but right now the snap is crucial.
Yep.
No doubt.
Yeah, you got to get it down this way, even if you kick it through the end zone. I'm good with that.
Gio down here with a fresh new haircut, but he hadn't been lifting in a while.
Hey, hopefully we see him back in the pads here in a couple weeks. I'm hearing maybe Onada. How much time we got on the play clock? 20 seconds. We're good. Let's get him out there.
Plenty of time. Let's just get this thing deep, get to the locker room. And, right now when it was 14-0, 6 minutes into this game. Now, that's the difference in this year's team and last year's team is last year's team, it'd be 28-0. But not right now. They're fighting.
Great snap. And we'll take that. Let it roll.
Yeah, a little rugby kick.
Let it roll. Wait until they make you touch it.
Yep. All
right, here we go.
8.7 seconds on the clock.
I feel like they're just going to come out and kneel it, right, Coach?
The smart play would be now, on that last play, they had a guy open. So I think if I'm the defense, I'm putting some safeties back here at probably the 50, playing a little prevent. Don't let anybody behind you, and just get into the locker room with a tied ball game.
Avoid some of that Josh Dobbs magic and.
Yeah, one of the greatest plays I've still seen in my lifetime. Go Vols. So doesn't look like they're going to knee it. Probably just going to run the football here, which is probably a smart play. Just got to make a that's a hold. I mean, you see Jersey, and I think that's going to be the end of the half. Going into halftime, it's your Eagleton Royals 14, the Tellico Plains Bears 14. We're going to go down to Coach West on the field with Coach Childs.
You got us, Covey?
You're up.
All right, I'm down here on the field. Coach, that was a rough 4.5, 5 minutes to start the game, but you got to be proud of the resilience of your guys fighting back.
Sure. Aggravated, horrible start. Our defense, our big-time players made a big play. Got us back in the game. Offensively, shooting ourselves in the foot. You can't have penalties. The bad snap. I mean, the little things, the details that, you work.
Well,
we just haven't executed.
Y'all did a great job adjusting on the defense, taking away what they were getting. They were gashing you guys early, and then all of a sudden you put them into down. You put them behind the chains, and took control defensively there in the second quarter.
We didn't do anything differently other than execute. It's all about doing your job. We didn't do that early, and hopefully we've learned from that, and we'll
get in there and get them ready to go. All right, back to you guys.
All right, well, we're going to go to a little halftime break here. And
I will leave my mic on if you guys want to, I don't know, yours so we can hear the band, if you guys are good with that.
Good to go, Coach West. All right, like I said, we're going to give you guys a little view of the band here and take a break. Look forward to see you for an exciting second half.
Yep, we will see you on the other side.
Marching band.
Drum major Lily Benson, is your band ready?
back to the Crown of Blount County here. We're going to take a look at this some first half stats here with Coach Davis.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, thank you very much to Mark Taylor, our statistician. So in the first half, your Eagleton Royals had 7 rushing attempts for 17 yards, but we lost 17 yards, so it's a net yards rushing of 0. And we had 95 yards passing on 12 of 21. The Tellico Plains Bears, net yards rushing 102 and 36 yards passing. So 138 to 95, pretty close, tight game there. And just some little bit of individual stats for the Tellico Plains Bears. Ryan Schaefer, 10 carries, 76 yards. A lot of that on a 42-yard carry.
Skipper, yep.
Braden Reed, 1 carry for 34 yards. Chance Shapiro, 2 for 18. And for your Eagleton Royals, our leading rushers, Jeremiah Fitzgerald, 2 carries for 11 yards. And again, Nathan Clemmer, 12 of 21 for 95 yards and a touchdown. Our leading receiver currently is Lane Cope, 6 for 43, Navarre, 2 for 25, and Willard King, 2 for 18. So, looking at those stats, Coach, it's a tight battle on the total yards, and that reflects in the score.
But really, Coach, I mean, you read off they had 102 yards rushing, but I got to believe most of that was on the first 2 possessions. And some solid adjustments by our boys and able to slow them down here and really, take control of this football game we got.
Well, yeah, and just, I popped down to the rack during halftime, and, the talk is the biggest improvement there in the second quarter was really sparked by a freshman, Easton Britton.
Coming and giving a spark.
Getting in there on defense and making some plays. And the one thing that's mainly been said about him is he's not scared of a fight. So, playing that inside linebacker position, you can't be afraid to fill holes. You can't be afraid to get a lineman on you and try to get off. You've got to go make a play.
Well, and as the non-football coach, I think I see a lot in the in-between and the small things to see him sprinting out there, has some jump in his step, has some energy, able to really, bring, like you said, a jolt to that defense and some good stuff.
Well, and another adjustment that they made there and late in the first quarter, early in the second, moved Kendall Click into the center. A freshman, again, younger brother of Caleb Click, Tyson Click, moved him in there at center and gave a little spark, I think I made mention there in the first quarter we were getting a lot of pressure there in the middle of the line, and so moving him in there, and still it's trying to figure out who your best 5 are, and right now it sounds like Kendall's one of those, and besides him you've got a little bit of a rotation there at the guard positions with Jason Ellsworth and Charlie Johnson and Caden Baker, so been pretty solid on the outside with Trevor Bright and Jonathan Jewell. They've done a pretty good job, but I think if we can try to continue to play that RPO game, sprint out, make some quick throws, could open up the run game.
Well, we're starting here kicking the ball, and so they'll start with the football. But really, it was sparked by our defense. I think if the offense can continue to do what it's done, but really, I mean, this first possession is huge. We got to come out here and make sure we're the first ones to get to the blue, right?
Yeah, I mean, how important is this first drive? I mean, you're kicking the ball. Obviously, we took the ball there in the first half, and you go down and kick the ball here and play good defense and get a stop, and it can be a little bit of a momentum shifter. So, I think we need to, like I said, continue to play that RPO quick game and try to get Navarre and Lane involved and see if that doesn't open up the run game some.
Well, and we kind of wrestled the momentum of the game, and they almost took it back there in the end zone, but thankfully weren't able to connect. Let's see here if we can keep them from taking control back in this game.
Yeah, and some things of note. We'll see if he comes back out here, but I think that Tellico had a starting guard there, number 70. He went out there in the first half, and a kid that we talked a little bit about, right? He's a 6'1", 350-pound junior. That's some mass, Coach. That helps in that run game, and so hopefully that's gonna if he's out, maybe that next guy's not as good, and probably isn't. I mean he's a starter for a reason. So definitely want to see if we can get some momentum here, continue to play that pressure defense that we played in the late in the first quarter into the second quarter, and see if we can't wrestle that momentum.
Well, and we were able to make some plays on the edge, but really it was set up because we were able to get that penetration on the defensive line.
Absolutely. And just looking at some of what we got going on here, I think that we've got a chance to do something. So here we go with the kickoff. This is the start of your second half between the Royals and the Bears.
It's good to see Gabe back in there. Another. Oh, no, it's rolling out of bounds.
That's going to bring it out to the 35. Yeah, I mean, there's
not bad.
So a little bit more looking to see. I'm not sure if we do, but yeah, it looks like we have some defensive stats. Leading tackler in the first half, Alan Faree with 4 solos. Tyson Click with 3, Lane Cope with 2, a host of Royals with 2. So
Sure.
Alan Faree was in on a lot of plays. I just think, what he's got to try to do is he's got to really try to run through some of those to turn those 9-yard plays into 4 and 5 yard plays. So.
All right, we didn't want to give that field position right there, fellas.
This is about been where they've started almost every time. So when we've kicked it to them, so it could be worse.
This is a different looking. I hadn't seen this set.
Little 2-back. They motioned into this 2-back set one time earlier, but you got a lead blocker there.
Patient, following his lead.
Tyson Click with the hustle downfield to make the tackle. Coach, I made the comment down during halftime that they're obviously going to make some adjustments. They want to get a lead guy in there, but I also would be looking to see if that that quarterback doesn't try to pull it out of the backside.
Yeah, I would. They just killed down on the inside of us, and there was just nobody there. 9 had a ton of room coming through the gap. He wasn't touched till he was 9 yards down.
Yeah, and that's a struggle. We saw that with a few teams last year, Happy Valley and Hampton. It's hard to do a whole lot defensively when they don't get touched till they're 9 yards deep. So again, 2-back set, another outside run, just over. Good play there to recover by Connor Cox. The comment that I also made talking to a few guys downstairs is we're in on a lot of plays, but we've got to break down. We can't let that contain be broke, and we have to give our other defensive players a chance to get there. And right there, we forced them back inside, and Connor Cox was pursuing, and that was a good job on that play. Bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, and like you said, we'd like to be able to get him on that first, but Connor's there continuing to hustle and able to bring him down.
So little 2-back set again. I think this is probably going to be their biggest adjustment. I was correct. 70 is out. So let's see what kind of effect that has. We've got our starting 4 back in there, and just another run up the middle for a decent gain.
Yeah, Lane was there. He went low, but maybe should have stood up a little bit. Probably could have got him a couple yards sooner.
It's going to be 3rd and 5 here. What do you do if you're Tellico? I mean, this is one of those.
They don't do anything different, Randall. They're just going to run it right to the same spot.
I think so too. But you saw on the last play, we were able to, or on the first play of this set of downs, we were able to stop it. But they're back in a little 2-back set, and they've got a tight end in there again. A new look from the first half. So tight ends up top there.
This is going to number 9.
A little adjustment by the quarterback here.
Well, hopefully
I think we're throwing the football
9.
here. Nope, he hands it off outside. We can
hold.
Get off that block.
Hold. That's okay. That's coming back.
Take it back.
I think they got us a block in the back.
15, right,
on the
Coach?
tackle. There's a marker on the play.
May have been a block in the back there. We'll see what the signal is.
I apologize to the viewers if I was asking for a call.
Well, we're going to try to be less critical here in the second half. Got a hold on the offense, so that's going to back them up from that spot.
Right there, they don't have a lot of 3rd and 15 plays in their playbook.
No, to be honest, I think that you're going to be looking to see maybe one of those screens that we didn't do a very good job of tackling, or just a vertical. I mean, that's kind of been. They have not tried to throw the ball really any differently than that. It's either been a long vertical route or a quick bubble screen.
Yeah, now the missed touchdown, he threw a nice ball.
I was going to say he did, and they came close. But remember,
they got trips. They got trips.
They've also got numbers.
They got
they're
five.
empty.
They're an empty 5 wide.
They got to be putting this up.
Connor's coming out here to, I guess, cover 9. I look out for number 9 over here.
That was a false start.
Well, look out for
Sack.
blitz coming in.
You know what that is? That is a Stenick collision.
Boom.
And the quarterback's getting up slow again, Coach. He's been hit a few times again.
Adam at our number 9.
Adam Fife, right?
He put the Stenick collision big hit of the day. So that helmet needs to go and have some prime body work done at Stenick Collision.
Absolutely. And Coach, the thing about that play there is, you know, they went to a new look, empty set. We looked a little unsure of it, but the pressure, I believe we're up to about 4 sacks, Coach. And you know, Coach Winstead did the stats for us defensively last year. I'd really be surprised if we had more than 10.
Just be smart here and don't hit the kicker here.
And it wasn't just one, Royal. It was if Fife had got him.
Navarre.
Speaking of him, nice move. Can he get by him? One more.
Did we just
all
start
the way up to midfield?
No block in the back. I thought they might call it on us.
All right. Hey, I think we're on their side of the field, fellas.
And that's a great after a few plays there in the first part of that drive, we found a way to recover from it. So it's going to be we're just on our side of the ball on the 49-yard line. So 51 yards to go. How about we just go get it on this play?
Hey.
All right, now I have been asking for it all night. I would love to see Alex Walker and get a vertical with him on one of these undersized secondary guys.
Well,
dropping back, getting rushed, get rid of it. Colton gets the ball.
Turn it up.
Go get positive yards.
Good move.
And, man, I love the way he runs the football.
No doubt.
There's just something about –
No, Colton, no.
And Jonathan Joel in there trying to just break it up. So
now there should have been a flag there, and I know I sound like a homer, but he stood over him and pushed him. I'm throwing a flag.
Again, you know, early in the year, Coach, it's always these officials are trying to get in the swing of things, but you know they have these meetings early in the year, and I think those are some of the things that you –
Yeah, but I do have blue eyes.
Yeah, and I mean, these are high school kids. They're going to react if stuff like that happens, and you've got to try to nip that in the butt pretty quick. But 2nd and 1 here.
They jumped, I thought.
And just nowhere to go on that play. I mean, by the time we snap the ball, we've got penetration. That was a little guard tackle pull there, and just didn't get the blocks play side.
Hey, so. Coach Davis, something we hadn't seen tonight is Nate Clemmer running the football.
Well, he ran it once for a little bit of success, and then we had it called back. But, yeah, I mean, I think that our run game is going to go through Nate Clemmer. He had 500 and some change last year. I think that he's going to be the catalyst for our run game, bringing some pressure here.
I think on those RPOs he's made some good choices. Now he may get some room to go right here.
Get down, Nate.
He does get down.
And you know what that is?
That is a Mower Works first down. Coach, I don't know if you're seeing the same thing I am down there on the field, but Tellico looks a little tired.
Well, Randall, I was watching that and just kind of looking at how many guys they're playing as compared to us. I think we're playing more guys.
We're rotating a little bit more.
And that was a conscious decision by the coaching staff to try to, you know, we're leaning on that.
Well, we're pulling. I saw Trevor pull, but he may have.
Well, I actually think it was Jason Ellsworth over there at guard. He was leaning
on the far side of the field.
Yeah, leaning there, getting ready to pull.
And a little anxious.
It is. It's when you're pulling there and you're trying to get all that pressure. You know, you want to try to get a head start. But yeah, it was a conscious decision by the coaching staff, guys. To look, our best offensive lineman on this field is Tyson Click, without a question. But he's not playing that position because he's so important defensively, and we think we have the guys to be able to do a little bit of that 2-platooning, and that's important. So we've got a first down here, a little quick snap out. Good block by Willard. Oh, and he fumbled it.
Yeah, he fumbled it.
And that's Lane Cope plays hard. He's an aggressive player. That he had a little bit of a problem with that last year. Just looks like maybe a helmet got in on that, so that's going to be a turnover on Lane Cope there, and we're going to go back and play some defense.
Well, right here, guys, and last year, and I hate to keep bringing up last year, we would do something like this, and then 3 plays later, they're in the end zone. So
we were able to flip the field. Hopefully we can maintain that Keep them on this side.
But I want to make a point of what we were just talking about. If you look out there right now, we have one kid that was playing, two that were playing on that series.
Yeah.
Lane Cope, Navarre McDonald, Reisner. All these other guys have been sitting fresh. Let's hope that helps us here, because everyone's playing for Tellico. I mean, are all those same guys have been out there? So a little bit too much. But one struggling, one for Tellico. He is not feeling great. He was not feeling great on defense. So 9's a little slow getting up. Can we make this part of the game here continue to be physical and, see if we can't get some of these guys.
Well, number 9's got to be getting tired after those 8 9-yard runs.
Well, he is, and
he's playing every snap on defense.
I was going to say, and I would like to see our number 9 get in the backfield again, just like he did last.
All right, so back to that tight end 2-back set again. Tight end's number 1, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 wide receivers out on each side of the football. Missed the tackle there.
Oh, almost. A little bit better angle next time. Get that. I thought he popped it out.
Yeah, missed. Again, had him in the backfield. Had a chance there.
Move on down a little bit.
Had a chance there to make a play in the backfield and just didn't have great position to make the tackle. And that'll be a first down for the Tellico Plains Bears.
Able to get on our side again, but this is where we've kind of bowed our necks the last couple of possessions. Hopefully we can do it again.
Couple new guys in there again. I mean, they're got 21 in there, running back, 2 new running backs that have not ran the football a ton for them. So
well, they're staying with this look.
So again, tight end 2-back. Just a little counter. Not a bad play by our defense right there.
Able to grab him and hang on.
It looks a whole lot different, guys, when number 9's not doing that.
For sure, yeah. And seeing this 21 personnel from Tellico, that was their adjustment. The problem is the thing that they're running into is, I mean, it's just their guys. They've moved their tight end on the ball instead of in the backfield.
One limped off last play. 9 has been down for the last two series. So
23 is also over on the sideline getting some sprints in. So I mean, this is a different group here. I think their quarterback's going to come into play at some point.
We'll blitz out, but not able to get him down.
It's a block in the back.
Oh, no.
He's going to score.
No, he's going to get him down. I would have liked to maybe see something in the backfield there, right, Coach?
Yeah, I just Lane Cope looked really fast right there. I know that on a play like that, it don't matter a whole lot, but that was really good hustle from him coming down. We just have to make tackles. There's nothing they're doing that is just like, oh, man, they gapped us right there. We're just not wrapping up, and they're finding the backside. So down to our end zone shot here.
Yeah, that's a tough.
Who we got on that camera, Coach?
Brady Long.
Brady Long. Shout out to Brady.
Hey.
Landon. And who's on our other one? Good talk. Oh, that's a false start. I mean, if we didn't cross the line, that's on them. I hope they call that on them. We can walk up there and do that all we want if we didn't cross the line of scrimmage. Nope, that's on us. Again, I'm not really sure why. Coach, I don't know if you're down there, you're on the opposite end here, but unless we cross the line of scrimmage, you can do that. You can walk up and fake your blitzing or actually be coming. So, all right, it's going to be 1st and 5 on the 6-yard line. So they can get a first down. I think they're going to go back to a little power football here. You got number 9 back in the game, back in that two running back set. Tighten their inside receiver down just a little bit. Quarterback run. And we're there. We just got to get them down.
We were able to stand him up there, Coach. How much of that is keeping your pads low and trying to finish him off as opposed to just catching him and hanging on?
Yeah, I mean, that's the game. The name of the game in defense is to rally to the football, and one person gets them there and the others rally and make the play. So good job by our defense there. They only gave up 1 yard, so it'll be 2nd and 4 on the 5-yard line again. They can get a first down here. But
1 is back in the game, as is 9.
And it looks like they're going to go to a Oh, they broke the huddle with 12. They broke the huddle with 12. Did they not call a penalty on that?
No, and he was sitting here.
I don't.
Direct snap.
I said that I wasn't going to be critical, but that's an absolutely miserable call.
Click on the tackle.
Broke the huddle with 12 in the huddle. That is an illegal play. So, anyways, we made a stop there. Good job by our defense.
Bringing up a pretty critical 3rd and 4.
Could have been 3rd and 9. But, so, third and 5, actually. They lost a half a yard there at least. So, it's on the just nose of the ball is on the 6 there. So, let's see if we can get a stop here. Not sure what their kicking game looks like, but they're struggling in the huddle right now. They're rolling so many people in and out that I would watch the quarterback coming out the backside here like he did on the 2-point conversion.
Is this a power eye?
It's just an I formation. He trips.
Get him down.
Can't tell where he ended up, but we did look like we got him short of the first
Shaker on
down.
the carry.
If I'm Tellico, I'm going for it here.
Fight on the tackle.
Not much to lose, and you put us in a spot where we've got to try to get out of the zone there.
4th down.
This is a pretty big play. What do you think, fellas?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the right call to go for it. I think that it's also a very, very man, Coach. They're struggling. They're struggling to get in and out of the huddle.
Well, and the coach, is this where you draw up some pressure? Is this where you try and bring?
I mean,
You got to watch the ball. You don't want to jump here.
and if they're under center, I'm watching the quarterback out of the backside. Looks like they're going to be in they're opening it up, a little tight end, two receivers to our sideline. Timeout, probably us.
Yep.
So while we're in a timeout, let's hit one of our
Timeout,
sponsors.
Eagleton.
T. Hatcher Excavating and Concrete. Man, for all your excavating and concrete needs, give Timmy over at T. Hatcher and Excavating and Concrete a call. Their phone number is 865-233-7655. One of our major sponsors here at Eagleton. We've got a really, really good group there. And then GT Shelley Enterprises, the lawn care company of Blount County Schools, takes care of all the schools, does a really great job on landscaping, lawn care. For any of those needs, give them a call at 865-441-6999.
Let's not forget Denso. Is Denso a sponsor this year? Thanks, Denso. They are crafting the core.
So it's critical right here, Coach. Critical down. 4th and about 2 to get a first down. But I think here, I mean, you're probably either going to get a stop or they're going to score. So right here, got to try to bring some pressure. But again, depending on what set they're in, it looks like they're going to be back in that little H-back look, which they had some success with early. I would be surprised if it's not something just right behind number 1 right here. It's a direct snap to the running back. They're snapping it to the running back. He's going,
him down.
and he's short. He's short of the first down.
Well, I wouldn't say it yet.
He's short.
We got the cheers coming from the
On
crowd.
the carry.
He had to get to the 1, didn't he?
It's first down, Eagleton.
Well, they're going to measure.
We got to stop.
He's going to measure. I say, guys, I wouldn't say anything just yet the way it's been going here a little bit tonight.
I thought he had to get to the 1, and from what I can tell, he ain't quite there. So got the drone up there flying thanks to Captain Birchfield and the CJ3 or 4 crew.
Hey, zoom in on the ball. Zoom in on the ball. The ball.
All right, can we get a shot on this, Coach West?
I'm trying to get Devin to zoom in right now.
This is going to be close.
He's short.
He is
Yes,
short.
sir.
First down, Royals.
Big stop. Now what we've got to do here is we've got to try to get out of this area and make a play.
How about a 99-yard drive, Randall Davis?
How about a 99-yard play? At this point, I don't care how we do it. Yeah, I mean, this would be critical for 2 reasons. I mean, you drive 99 yards, there's a chance you take some more time off the clock and you go score and you got your first lead of the football game. So we do have Tyson Click in, our tight end. I like that. I like that look here. It actually looks like we have a few big guys in there. Not only Tyson Click, but number 45, I believe that's Mitchell Wilson.
Okay, and
if I'm not mistaken.
Who do we have out here in the flat? Is that Gabe and Navarre?
You got Navarre. I'm not sure if I feel confident letting Nate roll in that end zone, but
They're going to bring some pressure here. Nate's just going to try to get out and get something. He's going to be back to the line of scrimmage maybe.
yeah, I do not like punting down here at all.
Too used to doing that with your Wildcats. So.
Well, right now, I mean, I know it's dangerous if you drop Nate, but you got to, he's in the shotgun. He's just got to take one step, maybe find somebody out quick. Navarre.
Hopefully he got himself a little bit more space on that.
I'll tell you,
hit a timing route right here.
Based on formation here, I like a run-pass option with Navarre coming across the middle. He could house it if he gets open. So
I think Coach Brand's thinking something similar. But
interception.
Yep. Well,
not a great throw from Nate there. And Navarre's cramping, which defensively is we need him out there. But, hey, let's just go get another stop.
It's first down, Tellico on the 29-yard line.
Tough to see from our angle. I was trying to watch on the monitor, but looks like he left it a little too far inside. In that situation, you got to kind of put it out to the.
It's your guy or nobody right there. And I liked just having Navarre on a little three-step turn and throw and one-on-one, see if he can make his guy miss, because the only guy they had over the top was number 9, and he's tired. He's not going to make a play if Navarre makes his guy miss.
The cramps maybe hitting the Tellico side as well. They've got a player down in the end zone over here getting some stretching attention as well.
But right now, this is
I think right there, the thing that I kind of mentioned, we've hit Willard on that little RPO, him kind of coming across the middle, glance top play. And the difference there is I think if Navarre catches it, if he doesn't cramp, he might take it to the house. I mean, Willard's been pretty open on him. And, look, Willard's a tough football player, plays hard, but Navarre's got a different speed than most of these kids out here. So, finding a way to get him into that. But we just got to regroup here. They're on the 29-yard line. We've got to just bow up and play a little defense again.
Yeah, that's not a great punt, I guess, if you want to put it that way, but still right there, I like some of the stuff we're doing underneath, and if we're going to throw that, it's got to be to the boundary or it's got to be deep.
Yeah, you certainly, like you said, Coach, there's only one person that should be able to catch that football, and it should have been Navarre or over here to one of our cats on the sideline. So,
well, right now, we can't allow number 9 to get 9 to 10 yards on this first down carry. If we get them behind the sticks here, I like our chances of turning this back, but we got to do something.
And the cramps are hitting both, right? Navarre was cramping up, it looked like there, but what we need to see is just bow up on defense, not allow those 9-yard plays. And Brady Long putting a shot on us from down on the field. Actually, that's our other camera. Sorry about that. Who we got on the other camera, Coach West?
We have Adina and Autumn.
Adina and Autumn. What a crew! What a duo there.
Coach, we need to work on a graphic here for all these hardworking men and women who are bringing us these great footage. Another opportunity to talk about our sponsors, and Denzo doing some great stuff for us here. Excited to have them on board.
All right, so Tellico's player is now up. Coach, is that number 1? Yeah, I think it is. Having him having number 1 coming off. Got to miss at least a play, but he's been struggling here for the majority of this second quarter.
Ravenwood 13, Alcoa 9.
Go Ravenwood.
I would cheer for anything right there, honestly.
Agreed. So, all right, back out here, number 9, back in the ball game in the backfield, number 44, different tight end in. I think 17 he's been playing. But
this is a set they've had a lot of success with.
We are looking like we're bringing some pressure.
And it's the exact same cut.
Yep.
Schaefer on the carry.
Just not filling that gap. And that was, they ran that off the area where we brought the pressure, but that's the end of the third quarter, a scoreless third quarter with your Eagleton Royals 14 and Tellico Plains Bears 14. We'll check out one of our other sponsors here. Print FX. So Print FX, again, we've talked a lot about them today, but Kaler Talent and the guys over at Print FX have really came on board this year to help us out. Got our scoreboard looking good with all of our sponsors, and also going to help us with some branding here around the facilities, the gym, a little bit on the rack. So we're glad to have them on board. And again, MowerWorks, our first down sponsor. MowerWorks Outdoor Equipment Repair. You can reach them at 865-213-2773 for all your lawn care needs, repairs, blade sharpening. If you need a new Exmark mower, get over there and see them over at MowerWorks.
Another fantastic shot there by our ground crew, showing us these what turned out to be a pretty amazing night right here, Coach.
Yeah, I am ready for it to be about 60, but you know, you can't choose what you get, so we'll take it. But it did end up being a pretty good night. Hey, just some quick stats for the third quarter. We had a total of 36 yards. Nope, that's for the game. Sorry. I'll get those to you here in just a little bit, maybe post game. Tough to do on the fly. Throw for the first time here.
Get him down.
Good job by Wyatt on the tackle there.
Solid open field.
Hey, I like them throwing it all day and twice on Sunday.
Yep. And again, that's what we've been needing from that position there is don't try to go run through them because you're going to miss. Break down, make a good play, and let your teammates rally.
Connor coming off.
Looks like Scotty Ellison coming in. A little bit of a big boy there. Maybe that stopped some of that movement. We got him and Jonathan Jewell out there. We've got a lot of guys on the line of scrimmage. They're back in their two-back set.
Moving that line a little bit. Get him down.
For a moderate gain.
He picked up about 2. And we got another cramp. I think both of them are cramping.
Yeah, nine struggling. We've got one down. I can't tell who that is from here. He's up. No,
55. Who's 55?
Jonathan Jewell with a cramp there, it looks like. Going to have to really stress the electrolytes. Looked at the 10-day forecast, and, guys, I think it's going to be a little bit warmer next Thursday.
Well, so, if you look at Wednesday in the mid-90s.
Yeah, that's tough. I'm definitely excited for some of those 70-degree games, but, again, can't choose the weather.
Well, but it's also something that both sides are dealing with here, and hopefully we can get these guys that they need and back in the game.
Well, and, you know, as Outcast says, you can paint a pretty picture, but you can't predict the weather. Yeah, Thursday, Coach West with a high of 97.
That sounds wonderful.
Sounds terrible. 98 on Wednesday. But if you look in the extended forecast, we've got some low 80s, so we're almost there, ladies and gentlemen. This has been one miserable summer.
I think I've caught you there, Coach Davis. I'm at 16,000 steps for the day.
Well, sorry to tell you, but I'm at 18,020.
All right, I'm going to do some sprints up and down the track here.
I don't think you're going to be sprinting.
For him, it's a sprint.
That's true. I will not be doing anything.
Huge play right here.
3rd and 5. Two-back set.
Go long way.
Still no number 1 in there. They're going to throw the football.
He's a low snap.
Bat. We gave it, and we gave him the inside, but he just.
All right, now question, Randall. 4th and 5. Their kicker is subpar.
Yeah, I'm going for it.
Going for it, right?
I mean, they've gotten. There's been times today where we've stopped it, but they've also gotten 5 yards pretty easily at times. So
maybe if it's on the 5 or 7 or something like that, you try. But I feel like that's.
Now let's say we jump here. This is like 5 1/3 yards.
They probably give it to him. So looks like we went to a little nickel package.
It'd have to be Ian Britton steps to get 5 yards.
Fair enough.
And those are big giraffe steps.
Well, as you say, you're the same height as me, so
that is correct.
That's false. All right, so back to a little H-back set here. I'm Coach. I'll be honest. I'm looking for the quarterback right here.
Now
they got a little almost wishbone.
It's going to 9, coming right at me.
Triple option almost.
Little wishbone kind of look here. They flag on them.
The wrong way, right?
Well, the coach was trying to call a timeout, but did they?
They gave him a timeout.
Well,
here comes the guy from the sideline. He's given a timeout.
I mean, they were trying to call it, but
it's still 4th down.
no, they're waving it off.
so gave him the timeout there. He was sprinting down through there trying to get that timeout. So
Was he really sprinting?
you're sprinting.
Sprints. Yep.
So gonna regroup here a little bit.
Hey, pretty good crowd on the Eagleton side.
Hey, just an update from Coach James Stewart. Score now is currently Ravenwood 20, Alcoa 9.
And you know what I say to that? Yeah.
Yep, I'm here for it. So
Now, I know you like this. 37-0, Maryville was at the half.
if they could both lose that game, I'd be fine with it.
Oh, come on, Randy.
You know how I feel about the team over there in the city. So I know you. That's $5, by the way, Coach West.
My blood is mostly blue, but there's still a little red running in there somewhere.
Mine's all blue, black, and white.
But there is no maroon at all.
We can agree on that one. So it looks like they're going to stay in that little wishbone type backfield look, 2 backs beside, 1 behind. I do think you're
that
gonna
was
see,
that was a sprint out, and I don't think they change it.
I think they're going to I could see them trying to come downhill there with 2 lead backs, but sprint out.
They're looking for somebody over the top.
And that's a turnover on downs for your Royals.
I think
Two
we
big
saw that second receiver. That's a touchdown. But he didn't see it.
2 big defensive stops, regardless of how we got them.
But I also think if he just keeps the ball, he gets the first down.
Yep.
Hey, in all honesty, though, better field position than we had. So all we really did there was lost a little time off the clock, which in a tied ball game we can live with. Still 10:45 to go.
A lot more room to operate this time for this possession.
Yeah, absolutely. Tied game here at Robert M. Maxey Field.
Hey, right now I think I've chewed most of my fingernails off. I'm getting ready to punch Brody King right in the nose if we fumble this ball.
All right, a little tight 2-by-2 look. Sprint out. I like it. Get it out.
Got somebody there.
Threw it away. Probably not a bad decision. 23 was all over it. But
I thought Jackson Rayburn almost made a catch.
Attaboy, Jackson.
2nd down and 10.
Proud of you.
But he has your hands.
Well, I would have caught it. Obviously, you don't know what kind of prime athlete I was once upon a time.
Well, you know we have floated the creamsicle versus the Royal Red Rocket.
Well, Robbie retired from the creamsicle. I think I could take Robbie. I'm not sure I could take the new creamsicle, but I think me and Robbie would be a pretty good race as long as it's less than 20 yards. Colton Relation runs the football hard.
An extra 3 yards.
Yeah, he got it to a manageable 3rd and 5. Now, and we haven't thrown to him much tonight, but Willard King's a great possession receiver. And I don't see him he's on that right side.
And again, Coach, number 1 hobbled off the field. He's now down on their sideline. We're both being affected a little bit, but I think Tellico's getting hit a little harder.
They got everybody within 7 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Had some time.
He was early.
Yeah.
Just got to get it out there to him. Got to punt the football here.
No doubt.
And they got another guy cramping.
And that's their second tight end. And, Coach, they've went to that tight end 2-back set. So, 1's currently down on the sideline, 17's down on the field. What do they do here? Do they go back to that? Again, I imagine if they try to go back to that H-back look, that's their 2 H-backs as well. So you're getting into those numbers, and we've got a few more than they do. I mean, I think the number was something like 46 for Tellico and 55 for us. But, man, 55 for a 2A school is pretty good. We just got to continue to develop those young guys. So we've done a good job, especially our defense is staying fresh, rotating the skill players.
I was going to say, and getting solid, good experience for all your guys, and now here able to be fresh for the
Coach West, I'm not sure if you've got an update down there, but I saw Navarre kind of hobbling down. You got any kind of update on Navarre?
I don't see him anywhere.
Yeah, I think he was headed back inside just to see how he was a couple of minutes ago.
But right now, snapping a good punt is vital. We have got to get this field flipped, and not let them start on this side of the field.
And we've got to cover 23. Again, I think another one that's struggling a little bit with some cramping, but we can't give him too much open field. We've got a pretty good group out there to go try to cover, but definitely an imperative situation here to get a good snap and a good punt. And Gabe can unload on him when he gets it, so he hasn't had much of a chance tonight, but
good snap.
Solid snap. Let's get a foot on it. Solid
good
kick.
coverage.
Good
Roll for us.
Royal roll.
Grab it, guys.
Hit the ball. It hit him. He hit our guy. Sorry.
Yep, that was us.
Hey, I just saw a white sock.
Fair enough.
Ball is down by Click.
So
But it did hit somebody.
the Tellico coming up with another
First and 10, Tellico.
possession here, and this is in their last 3. This is the worst field position they've had. So, again, Coach, number 17, number 1, they're tight ends both, I think, off the field currently. So let's see what kind of formation they come out in offensively here.
Now, right here, I believe if we can make them have to grind, they're going to wear down. If they get big chunks, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, again, I'm hoping for Adam Fife to be able to come in here quick off the edge. No, it's going the other way. Can we get him down?
It's a block in the back. It's a block in the
Can we
back.
get him down? Ooh.
I just don't understand. Our guy was turned around and was blocked in the back over there by number 11, but second down. Let's see if we can get a negative play here.
We got Steinbach over here cramping up, and he's staying on.
Well, Coach, I'm not sure who we have to replace him. So 2nd and 4 here.
Just a missed tackle by Eli.
Down, yep.
Coach, I'll tell you, and we still have time to see it, but the surprise of the night for me is the fact that number 7 has not ran the football more.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the numbers were, but I would be surprised if he didn't run for 200+ last year against us. Well,
right there, we had 9 at the line of scrimmage, tried to arm tackle him around the shoulder pads, and we weren't even squared up on him. We reached for him. He's too strong. Now, if you can't square him up, he's going to get 5 yards.
He's also struggling, Coach. I'm not sure if he can. I don't know how much of a load. Right here, they're going to go a little pull from the H-back, and the running back's going to follow. Nope, they did pull, but it was not number 21 there.
That was a big one. Tyson Click stepping up and stopping him, right?
I'm telling you, having Tyson fresh, I mean, he's played a very few downs offensively in that tight end position. Same conversation with Connor Cox and Harlan Nelson, and now you got Easton Britton and Branson out there. Just a lot of guys in the box that are fresh, and that's, there goes number 9 out. He's been their best running back by a long shot. So I'd be looking at seeing if they don't throw a little screen out to 23 again. They've had a little bit of success there. And right now they've got two over there to block. So let's see how we adjust.
Well, if they want to be careless with that football again, then let us grab it.
Now we're pressing a little bit, which is good. And there that is. Got to go. Stop. Why are we waiting for them?
Calling edge pass complete to Miller.
That was huge.
But he's able to get him down. We're going to make him earn it.
We're not going to have any success if they keep throwing that bubble if we sit there and wait for them. And I'm not saying to go out of control, right? We have to be under control. But if you sit there and wait for them, offensive players got the advantage the whole time.
You've got to be there right after the ball, right?
Yeah. And you've got to be up there breaking down and letting your defense come and rally. So, again, 1st and 10 here. Just catching them.
Yep.
Right now, Randall, it's 4 or 5 yards, 4 or 5 yards.
But we're also got missing a few players up on that defensive line.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of a spell here, but I think we've got to go back to bringing that pressure off the edge. Lane Cope coming around off the backside, making some plays. Adam Fife. So we got to.
Coach, have you seen Joel anywhere? I know he was cramping up, but we've been missing him on this drive.
Yeah, I'm not seeing him on the sideline, but I know that they probably would prefer to have him ready offensively. So back to that little H-back look here. 2 receivers to their sideline, just another run. Slowed him down a little bit there.
That was much better.
Oh, well. Never mind.
Or he's on the front group.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah, this is getting rough. Now we need a hold or something to push the chains back a little, but they're just plowing us right now.
So 1st and goal on the 10-yard line. So no chance for a first down. Obviously, we got to go see if we can't hold them here. Watch for those in-cutting slants if they decide to throw it.
Back 'em
There
up.
we go. That's what we needed, Coach.
Hopefully the break we're looking for. Here comes Joel, like right on cue.
Getting Harlan Nelson there. So now, right now on the defensive line, you got Tyson Click, Charles Johnson, Big Charlie, and Jonathan Jewell, Adam Fife playing Royal for us.
All right, so 1st and goal from the 14 feels a little better.
Yeah, especially, I mean, you know, let's see if we can't stop them for a short gain or a negative play here. Again, Coach, they're struggling from a skill position, but right now they're mashing us a little bit up front.
And we're getting ready to click under 6 minutes, so clock is not our friend right now.
2 timeouts for both teams. Good stop right there.
He picks up about 3.
Yep. But again, 2nd and 12.
Looks like that's going to be a 2-yard gain.
2nd and goal from the
11 maybe.
12.
right at the 12. It's like 2 yard. 2nd and goal.
So Charlie Johnson coming off. Looks like he got spelled by Connor Cox. Connor's made a few good plays here. Let's see if we can't.
Right now, we got to line of scrimmage or a 1 yard right here. We're struggling to get in, bringing in, is that Scotty?
I think that's Scotty.
And I think here what you got to be kind of looking for is, again, I keep saying it, but the quarterback's dangerous here, right? The quarterback has a chance.
They're not going to get this playoff.
No, they're not.
Where's the time?
They took the timeout. They did. Coach was watching timeout. Well, that leaves them with 1. Currently, we have 2. Again, that's a timeout on for Tellico. Let's hit a sponsor. Stinnett Collision. If you need any body work, you get in a wreck. Look, it's unfortunate. No one likes to get in a wreck. Happened to me this summer. But if you get in a wreck, a minor fender bender, and need to get your car fixed, go see Stinnett Collision. They've got a location here in Maryville on William Blunt Drive and a location in Sevierville.
Also, the only Blount County Tesla certified body repair.
I didn't know you could repair a Tesla. I thought they just crumpled on impact.
Well, they probably don't, who knows?
Well,
Could be fire damage.
Coach Davis and I don't know nothing about that. It's that Coach West.
Yeah, that's quite out of our tax bracket. So, all right. So it looks like they're going to be in a tight end, 2-back set. 17 is back in the ball game. 1 still not seen number 1.
Yeah, that's
23 out to their sideline.
I would watch 44 right here.
I'd also be watching a little in-cut and slant from 23. We've got a pretty big cushion on them. They are going to try a little run with the quarterback.
Get him down. Nope, he's in.
Well, Coach, they waited till the 4th quarter, but they finally did a design run by the quarterback for a touchdown.
You've been saying it, Coach.
Nobody had eyes on number 7.
Yeah, didn't have contain, allowed him to get outside and make a cut. So currently your score is Tellico 20, Eagleton 14. It looks
Right here, we need a mix. We need a missed extra point so we can go down and win this game.
Oh, they are not. They are going to kick it.
A little bit of pressure right here. Maybe a missed extra point would. Oh, big block.
Oh,
Worst
no.
case scenario.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Absolutely nobody knew what was happening.
The official's running over. Did he throw a flag? What's the conversation over there with the official, Coach?
Ears on that?
Was his knee down?
Yeah, they're having a conversation, so.
Obviously nothing.
No, he's coming.
No, there's nothing. But right there, the ball's on the ground, and whoever was outside, they were just Connor's over here cramping up, but he had no clue what was going on that side.
So your score is Tellico 22, Eagleton 14.
Yeah, that's two of the worst things that could have possibly happened. And now we're in a rough way. We got cramps all over the sideline. We have 5:20 with 2 timeouts, and we got to get 8 points.
Just a quick update. Your score currently, Ravenwood 27, Alcoa 9. So we got Alex Walker going back, Lane Cope, Colton Relation. So they've been kicking it kind of short over here towards where Alex Walker is. Just let's be smart, get good field position here, and go play offense.
Yeah, here we go.
Worry about that 2-point conversion when it comes. Getting it into Lane Cope's hands. Good athlete. He drops it.
Off the turf. Now make a move.
So 26-yard line. Really needed to catch that one there. I think we would have had better field position, but.
And now they got both guys on the tackle cramping up.
Another opportunity to hit our sponsors here. Schultz Pediatric, just about the closest pediatrician that you can get here in the village, and doing some fine work from what we hear. Really appreciate all their help throughout the school, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Here in the village. I mean, we love to have those sponsors of people here in Eagleton Village. So, Coach, coming into this game, the only thing we knew about Tellico was based on a little bit of film, and they scrimmaged Sell Creek, and their comment was, most physical Tellico team I've seen in 12 years. So, the key here is going to be, can we find a way in this last 5 minutes to stay physical? We've got cramping going on both sides. Can we do enough to go make a play? And let's worry about that 2-point conversion after we score.
Well, you're right, Coach. I mean, it's up to us. The game's still out there for us. We just got to go out and take it.
Well, you always like to have a chance with the ball to go tie it up, and we've got one here. We've got 2 timeouts left to Tellico's 1. Looks like Jeremiah Fitzgerald back in the backfield. Little trips bunch look. We went with a little screen look on this last time.
23 taunting relation over here a little bit.
Well, let's see if we can go right over the top on him. Another little screen, but he's able to get outside. Hits the edge.
Lane's got to hang on to the football. He's carrying like a loaf of bread.
So positive play on first down. It's going to be second and a short one. Staying in that trips look here down to our sideline. We got Colton Relation, Willard King, and I believe that's Wyatt Matosian.
RPO. Ooh, Willard getting hit right as he's.
Well, they've been. We've thrown that, and I know I've called for it a couple times, but they were waiting for that one. So
Nate didn't get a lot of zip on that.
Yep.
Kind of hung Willard out to dry, put up around his shoulder pads.
All right, he's.
I don't know if it's in our playbook, Coach, but I'm not sure that I wouldn't try to come back to some kind of slant and go right there in the middle. The way they jumped that one, I think that you could just throw one out there and there's not going to be anybody. So hopefully Coach Branton's kind of thinking of something up there, and Willard down on the play here. Let's hope he's
hopefully
okay. It's a cramp. It's not something shaking up from the play, but you got 3rd and 1 coming up.
Right there, Randall. If Nate gets something on that, gets it out in front of Willard a little bit, he's probably got some running room, but he just kind of lofted it enough to where 2 defenders had a chance on it.
Yeah, and I mean, that's those RPOs are kind of those quick little try to float it out there, but I agree. I mean, you put that one in front of him, let Willard run into it, and he may still be running.
Devin with some good shots to the crowd here.
So back again, 3rd and 1. Critical play here. Got to get this. 4 minutes and 37 seconds. The way they've been moving, I'm not sure that we're not in kind of that 2 down.
Well, there's no doubt.
Looks like they're going to bring some pressure. We're running the football with Nate.
Like
We fell on it.
Yep.
We fell on it. just by happenstance, Jeremiah turned around and saw it. I don't think anybody realized there was a fumble there.
Yep.
But hey, that worked out for us. So,
All right, 4:29. We got plenty of time.
2 timeouts. Let's march it down the field here. So back to a little bit of a. They got 44 on the edge there, but it's a 6-man box. Get it out quick. Go let Lane make a play. Hold it tight, Lane. Hold it tight. Good job getting down.
Good.
We'll take that.
5 yards at a time.
Schaefer on the
Alex Walker going in, Coach West.
Yeah, I see that.
second down.
Hey,
Opposite of 23.
all the way down there to the 40.
So going back to a 2-by-2 look. Nope, going back to trips to our sideline. Coach, you got a little one-on-one matchup down there with Alex.
And the safety shaded this way. That might be.
Yeah, safety's definitely going to have responsibility over here. They look like they're in some kind of cover 3 look. Alex is trying to get off and go deep.
Alex get by. He's open. It's there. Oh!
Well, Coach West, you've been calling for that since the beginning. And he got pressed off the line, got open.
Able to get through.
That was a good throw by Nate.
Yeah, I mean, he put it where it needed to be. We just got to catch that one.
Hit him in the hands.
2nd and 5. There's no harm there. What you'd like to do, Coach, is I want to score regardless and go for 2, but I'd like to have a little time left on the clock with a couple timeouts.
Well, here's what my thing on that. I think Alex was running before he caught it.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree. He was smelling that end zone already.
Bringing some pressure. Nope, they backed off, rolling out. Oh, Nate's just a little late on those. There was a flat defender, but when he
This ball game right here.
No doubt. Big 4th down.
Willard coming back in.
Something similar here. I felt like if he they brought the pocket this direction on a rollout, or I guess a sprint out, but you still had Alex up on that far side.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get to the sticks here, and deep balls are low percentage plays, right? You've got to try to get to the sticks and get the ball, a good throw by Nate. And he's got to be ready to scramble if they bring too much pressure. That is not good. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty on us. It's going to put it 4th and 10. We're punting it. We're going to punt it. 2 timeouts left. You got to hope the freshness of your defense and a good punt here gives you a chance to get it back. A turnover. They've laid the ball on the ground a couple times here, Coach. So, I think where you're at on the field with a 10-yard need for 4th down, it's probably the right call.
Steinbach to kick. Lead to receive.
All right, good snap here.
Whistle dead.
Please say we didn't just waste a timeout. Delay a game. Back us up 5. We're struggling tonight in the punt team of getting everybody out there. Now, I think that was somebody was off, and we weren't ready to have that replacement out there. But so 4th and 15. They've got 2 back. We need to cover well, and let's see if we can't get a big punt right here.
Can we get a good royal roll?
Man, what a
fantastic catch.
Roll.
Roll. Nice.
Well, great save by Gabe.
Yes.
Great save by Gabe. That was definitely the ball game if that goes over his head. But it's going to be they're going to be on the 36-yard line with 3:26 left. We haven't seen them punt the football, have we, Coach? Yeah, they've punted once, had a low snap. We need to put some pressure here, get a stop, 2 timeouts.
Well,
Maybe they put one on the ground.
I was going to say, can we load up the middle and force them to do,
Good to go.
put the ball in the air and see if
We
can
only have 10 on the field, I think.
Right now, fellas, we're looking for a fumble.
Schaefer on the carry.
No doubt.
Vineyard on the tackle.
I think we only had 10 on the field.
If they're going to do that, after this.
We have
one,
11 now.
Are we calling the timeouts on?
Take it on up.
Yeah. I mean, there you let the first one go, and you play it as smart as you can. I mean, if they gain 8 here, that maybe changes a little bit, but they can also run a lot of clock. So right here, they're going to run the football. You've got to try to get another stop like that one, a short gain.
Yeah, we can't have a 3rd and 1 here. We got to keep them long distance.
We're got a heavy box in there. I just don't think they're going to throw the football here.
Taking that play clock all the way down. Can we get him down in the backfield?
Very good.
Timeout.
Collision, boom. Get that timeout quick.
Timeout.
What are we doing?
Timeout.
He's yelling. He's signaling.
I mean, we wasted.
He's been doing it for.
We lost 8 seconds.
But Childs is down there signaling.
Yeah, he started signaled at 2:30.
I mean, we lost 8 seconds. Can we get those 8 seconds back? Like, what's the deal here? Man, I think I see Alan Faree running on. I don't think we need to go to some kind of dime look or nickel look here. They're not throwing the football.
Not a chance.
They might throw a screen, but I don't think they're going to chance not being able to run the clock. So right here, I think you keep your base defense out there, tighten the box up, and go get another play right there. Great play. That was Connor Cox, I believe. Good play by him. Let's just see if we can't do that again.
Sure like to have those 8 seconds back.
That's where I would have been on the floor, jumping up and down.
We know, Coach West.
Yeah.
We know.
Not you. You would never.
Yeah, they would have heard me in Von Orr.
That's an interesting way to say Von Orr. Von Orr.
Von Orr. That's
the Kentucky coming out.
That's how us Maryville people say it.
Maryville.
Hey, it's not Maryville.
Hey, he's got up to about $15 he owes.
They are in spread here, 6-man box. They are. That's just, to me, is wild.
Get it down. Get it down.
There we go.
Ball's out.
Ball is out. Oh, he pitched it backwards. Big stop there. Hey, that's really good for our coverage. And Childs had to go out to the numbers.
It's still going. It's still going.
Hey, Coach, we need to get somebody on that. We lost 3 seconds. We lost 3 seconds after they waited.
No, more than that.
I think it was more around 2:09.
That's 13 seconds in the last 2 plays that we've lost. They need to correct that.
I know the button works because I know.
Are they signaling up? It sounds like they are. 2:08. Okay. I mean, they came close.
I was gonna say,
Now, can you add those 8 from the last play? 2:16.
There was definitely 8 on the other play. Now right now, I tell you what, we can't do something stupid here and hit the punter. But man, how about a long snap?
I was gonna say, we take a long snap. Go ahead and get it all the way to the blue for us.
And they've, I think, punted twice, if I remember correct, and 2 low snaps because Tyson came kind of close to getting one on the second one. So
yeah.
You don't want to run into the kicker. You don't want to jump off sides and give them. I mean, I know it doesn't matter here, but the further back they have to punt, I don't think their punt game's great. So, all right, so they're going to be punting from just inside the 25-yard line. Is where the snap will come from. We've got Colton Relation back and Alan Faree. Good snap.
Good punt. Clean catch. Go. He's got a side. He's got it. Can he get around all the way down to the 30?
Great field position, 30 yards to go.
All right. Hey, plenty of time.
Absolutely. One timeout. No, we used ours. That's Tellico. I was looking at the wrong team.
It's first down.
Just to update a final for Scott West's Maryville Rebels, 51-0 over Heritage.
Ouch.
So the season 3, I guess, of Coach Ossavet not off to a good start.
Hey, their hype song today was "They Come to Snuff the Rooster." Looks like that happened.
Yeah. All right, so we're out here with a 2x2 set. Got Colton, Willard, White, and it looks like I can't tell who that one outside over there is. Colton or Lane Cope. I'm sorry.
Matosian in the slot over here.
Quick throw to Colton.
Side. Can he get past him?
Should have tried to get outside.
Yep.
Get on the ball.
There wasn't a lot of space there between the two.
And he was able to get off Willard's block.
Get on the ball, guys. Can't waste too much time.
Although 23's hurting.
We have no timeouts.
Might want to come back to this side. Although
We might want to have a little urgency here. Can't take a sack.
Took a long time between plays there. Go run, Nate. Go run, Nate.
Make a move. Make a move.
Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
No, he did not. He did not. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go.
Speed it up, Coach.
We got to go.
Your boy Walker's coming back in.
Alex Walker back in. Clocking
Up here against 23, who's
down
got
to
a bad wheel.
Down to under a minute, and we're walking around.
We got to get going. It's like we think we got an hour.
Now our fans yelling at us probably. Let's stay positive here. 47 seconds.
Solid throw to Alex Walker. He makes a move.
First down.
First down.
First down. Clock will stop. Clock will stop.
They're calling the spike. They're wanting him to spike it.
Get on the ball. Get your hands down. Don't move.
The clock doesn't start till the chains are set.
Bibbins on the tackle.
All right, here we go.
What's the flag for?
May have been.
If everyone was on the ball, it doesn't matter.
They're saying we're not set. Is that going to be a 10-second runoff?
I don't know how that works in high school. I probably should, but. Illegal procedure.
And we're just shooting ourselves in the foot.
I'm still confused as to.
On dead ball. Apparently, the clock is not running.
Ooh, coming through the line, but it's up and to Walker, but short. He didn't even see that ball.
That'll be your ball game.
Yes, sir.
21 seconds left.
Slimmer's pass intercepted by Reed in the end zone. It's first down, Tellico.
Hey, I don't know what he was looking at there, boys.
Yeah, I don't think he saw it. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, you got to fight back for it at a minimum. So, Coach went out to a 14-0 start for Tellico. We fought back there and in the second quarter.
Second half.
To tie it up, and here in the second half, 8 points scored total. And unfortunately there we were on the wrong end of things. So I think we'll get Tellico's going to use their last time out. I think we'll get probably a nil down, and that'll be all she wrote.
Hey, that's a tough night, boys.
That is a tough way to go.
Coach, there's never a whole lot of positivity in a loss. I think that we did some good things, and again, this is a team that last year beat us 47-18. So, I think there's some definite improvement there. Last year Tellico beat us and then lost 9 straight. So, we'll see as the season progresses what kind of loss this is, but it's not a district loss. Last year we were able to rally, get to 4-6 and get in the playoffs. And so we've got a Scott High team coming to Eagleton next week on Thursday that we're going to prepare for on a short week and be ready to go attack them.
Well, and Coach, you say there's not a lot positive, but it all depends. What do we do next week, right? What does this do? What does it spur? What do they take from this?
Well, Coach, I mean, the positives are you go look at last year, our losses. I mean, I'm pretty sure in our losses, we, besides the 1 point loss to South Green, I think we probably gave up 30 plus in every loss.
No
So defense tried to fight here and compete. And, we just came up short. So, we hope that everyone enjoyed the broadcast. I want to give a shout out to Coach West, who makes all this happen, and our film crew, Autumn, Adina, Brady Long, Devin Elliott, Landon McClurg, and, of course, the most important thing up in this press box is John Covey pushing all the right buttons and getting us rolling.
Making it all work.
Thanks to all our sponsors, and that's going to be your final. Tellico 22, Eagleton 14.